Okay, everything's all running and going. Testing out the new stream. So, with what is it called? Roll20 activities embedded into Discord. So we'll see how that goes, and that might make it a lot easier, at least for anyone looking at these recordings, because it's a lot of work for me to in real time if cameras go off and on a bit. Downside is we can't change the camera size or anything like that. So we're all little windows on it. But it means I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm happy to see how it goes and get everyone's feedback as to whether that is useful or not. It also, weirdly, it's like I'm looking at Roll20 and I can see everyone as well, so I'm not sort of switching from one screen to another.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, so we won't have Morwen or a lead today. So no ranger and no wizard. But we've got a little bit high numbers this week with 4. Last week was a bit prickly. You had been making your way across a dead god called Havoc, slowly petrifying in the astral plane. Your astral vessel and a number of others, so it seems, had been crashed into this what was like a weirdly shaped asteroid, and you found your way here basically by accident after chasing a mind flayer elder brain and defeating it. You got rescued effectively, or given some shelter by the other castaways with a crashed galleon spread across this vessel, and Noida, your character, is holding this magical wand, basically only about 6 inches long, but it's sort of making you somehow feel more connected with your god, with with your god, and you know that you can now use this to cast commune once a day. So that's how close you're now doing fist bumps once a day with Morrow.
I got his personal phone number.
Yes, yeah. You got a pager. And so let me see. That's not where you are now, however, because 3 of you chose to stay on one part of the vessel where there was a lot of things were starting to go a bit pear-shaped with the survivors of the crew turning on each other. You'd found an agent of chaos amongst them, a very powerful Slard, and I think you ended up fighting it and chasing it off back to Limbo or wherever the hell they come from. And so 3 of you stayed there, and 3 of you went to look for the captain in the front part of the ship, which was a few hundred yards away, further up. Let's see. So Morwen, Felwyn, and Elric, if I'm right, you were the sort of advance party.
Yep.
Went to this forward deck, found the captain. She was an angel with a missing wing. And she has a prosthetic leg, so she'd lost a leg and a wing in some sort of prior battle. Felwyn agreed to help repair it, and while it will take some time, you figured out how and started the ball rolling. And she thought, well, you're all swell guys and gals, and showed you the way to where to basically lowered the magical wards that was preventing people from going further into where this rod, this artifact is supposed to be held. She couldn't get there because there was some sort of the ship had seemed to have pierced the heart of this dead god, and the heart was still beating, so it was still alive to some degree. And the heart might have been 100 feet across or so it was like a castle in its own right. And you all jumped through the breach in the prow and started a merry dungeon crawl through a dead god's heart. The whole air and ground and everything was toxic. You were all poisoned while you're in there. Very hard to breathe. I think Elric, in your spacesuit or whatever it is, your mantle, was protecting you from that.
Yep.
And you found this creature looking like a... Yeah, anyway, it was like a heartworm, basically, but the dead god-sized. And a massive battle ensued. It was sort of...
Near TPK.
Near
TPK!
Yes.
There was
My God.
There was a time when there was 3 players, 2 were unconscious, and the third one was swallowed.
Yes.
So HTPK.
Yeah.
There were half of the party.
Yes.
It was close, though. I was
close.
inside the animal when they died, when they went unconscious. It was just like... Yes.
Yes.
It was very possible you would have been meeting 3 new people this week.
Yeah, very possible.
Rescue mission.
Luckily, that didn't happen. I think you Felwyn burst out of the belly of the beast. Had enough time to
Fire potion.
Yeah, potion. Get the healer back up. Do a bit of healing yourself, and suddenly everyone was back conscious again. And the whack-a-mole, Dungeon Master whack-a-mole continued. So you returned, got all the party back together again. The captain was reunited with the remains of the crew. This vessel was being powered by this powerful item they found, which is very similar in description to yours, Noida. They had decided that it was a bit folly to be just sailing the astral plane looking for treasure and wandering monsters. It's just not... They hadn't been here long. So they firstly used the rod to port back to their own realm, where their own material plane where they were from, looking for a new ship, a new crew, and you guys were able to take this rod for your power your own ship, if you like, if that's what you want to do. And yeah, so you've got this other item. I think there was a few other magic items. I can't remember. Was there anything else that you found?
I'm seeing a Ring of Evasion in the summary.
Ah, yes. Yep. Yeah, so there is a Ring of Evasion there.
Available, yeah.
A question about the second piece of the rod. Is it interacting with the piece that I have in any way? Like they glow when they get close or something like that?
You haven't tried.
You haven't tried. So
okay.
the party has come back together, said we've got to get out of here before this whole thing tears itself apart or we get more crash-landed stuff. The Angel and her crew have left. You guys have done the return home using the powers of the teleporter rod that was powering the ship and in the belly of this beast. And you've now appeared back in your own plane, but instead of standing at the bottom of the ocean where you first came here, you're now standing on muddy ground surrounded by dead and rotting fish, piles of dead seaweed. The sun is hot and baking, and there's a few puddles around, really salt encrusted, super high salt salinity for all the remaining, and no real major water or anything to see. There's a bit of a bump or a blip a bit further away, and you recognise that those are probably what remains of the purple rocks.
All right.
Okay, that's where we went before, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's how you came here.
So close to the ruins we left with the ships and.
Oh, the ships that you sailed here on. There's not really from where you are right now. There's no sign of them, but they would have been on the far side of the islands. You walked across the islands and then saw those warlocks having their little powwow on the beach. Your ship would have been at the far side of.
I'm thinking the Mind Flayer's ship that we fought the Elder Brain and we got teleported out of it. Because I think that's where we left Felwyn's armor.
Actually, what's his name? Hawk Miraz ran off.
Took off with it. Yeah.
How that Slayer bastard!
Well, he needs it to walk. You know, he could. It's for more about mobility assistance for him now.
Okay, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
He's basically like General Grievous now.
Right.
But you can see a few structures of elven columns and things poking out of the mud, but nothing more than 10 feet or so. And there was some columns poking up, 60 feet out of the ground from the sea level beyond. So you think there's probably, easily 50 feet of mud or so between where you're standing now and what might have been the city of Escal.
Got it.
So the whole city's been buried in mud.
And this is fresh mud, right?
Yes. It looks like it's probably maybe a day or two old.
Can we walk on it?
Yep, you squelch. It's pretty difficult for you, Felwyn, but for the others, it's difficult terrain. They would sink up to their knees, so you'd sink up to your waist.
Gungo.
I don't suppose ring of walking help.
I'll pick up.
I'll piggyback.
Okay.
Does a ring of water walking cover marshes?
And no, it's not liquid, unfortunately.
Nice.
We'll cover. I think it allows you to walk on any liquid, but we won't count this as.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
It's squishy earth.
Yes.
If you follow the puddles, if you walked on just the puddles, you might be alright.
Okay, we need to find a ring of non-Newtonian liquid walking.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a good time to be away then. Looks like.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so we literally just arrived. So we're gonna have a whole what the hell moment.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and everyone's gonna start freaking out, and then we're gonna start, I imagine, talking about that dream we had. That shared dream.
Yes.
And we need
that dream.
a destination.
Wait.
Stay here.
In that dream, it started in a desert, and then we used some teleportation device to get under the sea. If I recall correctly.
Oh. Maybe it brought us here.
I just remember going down into a deeper hole, and that's where we. I got swallowed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I think it started in like a desert, kind of like this, but more dry. And then we teleported somewhere, and there was a bubble under the sea, and we swam through that sea. We fought sharks and stuff, and I'm not sure zombie sharks can fly. I think it was underwater. So if that was indeed a prophetic dream, there might still be sea somewhere. Like the water is gathering somewhere.
Yep.
So yeah, can we see anything on the horizon if we look around?
You can. So you can see what look like two large mounds of rock. Maybe, a few miles across. Maybe a mile away.
Are they together or?
One's behind the other, so maybe they're joined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, in the same direction.
We should start heading in the direction where we think the ships would be.
I don't think the ships can help us now. Without,
Is there
without the sea to trouble.
Can we see any water anywhere on the horizon, or is it just all mud?
Is from where you are at least, it all looks like mud. Yeah.
I say we head to those
Yeah.
those rocks
Yeah.
over there. At least it's dry ground.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And we could get a vantage point. Maybe we could find somewhere to take a rest because I think I'm not sure how Eldrick and Alid were doing.
We just rested.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I still have a lime green aura on roll 20, but I'm full health.
And Alid doesn't look like she's got her health back either.
So you're looking
in-game,
at
I suppose.
99 out of 99. So
Yes, that's what I have.
yeah. So that's I don't know what's lime green either. It should be full.
So anyway, what I'm thinking, either the water got evaporated, but doesn't seem to be so hot as the entire ocean evaporate, or it was pulled somewhere to get in like a giant bubble, or more worrying. What worries me most is that some big crack in the world opened and all the water drained away.
It
It's
seems
Blight.
to me that the ground is higher.
Yeah, like everything's
buried in mud,
buried.
like
Exactly.
something possibly volcanic.
Yeah.
Like these
But
columns
there's
that we
seaweed around us. I mean, it's still bottom of the sea. It's just there's no water much.
the bottom of the sea is now higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
50 feet higher. Oh,
But
sorry.
like Owen, you're not poisoned anymore. You could take that skull and crossbones.
Yeah, true. I'm feeling better.
So the column that we could see, Anthony, does that look like the bit we're seeing would have been up high, or does
Yes.
it look like
It's
Yeah,
like
okay,
it's
so-
like looking at the top of a mast poking out.
okay?
So I think we should make our way to the closest thing that looks like buildings, those elven
something-
structures.
yeah, something's pushed through the mud this way.
So we'll slog over there. Anthony.
Okay, so you
Yep.
press your way through the mire. It absolutely reeks. You make it over to what looks like some piece of stone poking at an angle through out of the mud. The top of the stone doesn't look muddy. So make of that what you will, but it's not like there's mud all over the column. So it's not as if you've seen tsunamis before, and so it's not like the tsunami has sort of washed over and then washed back.
So I would assume maybe this might have been more like a volcanic oozing of mud rather than
Maybe.
Yeah, but that would have covered the original seafloor, and from what I understand, we are still on the seafloor
Yeah, it's weird.
because the
It's
seaweed's there.
Yeah, there's seaweed here. Almost as if the sea floor has been pushed up somehow from below.
Yeah. So okay, so is the seafloor that we're walking on right now on the level with the islands, like as if it was the sea level,
Yeah, it's higher.
high above the islands? Okay.
The sea level has risen. And you make your way probably about half an hour or so to where the islands are, and you can sort of tell you've been here before. It looks like there are remains of tree trunks and things snapped off. It looks like some massive force has crashed into the islands from your direction and annihilated anything with without the strength of solid rock.
Wow.
Okay. Is it actually like concentric? Like it's there's an epicenter of a blast?
It looks like it's come from your direction, where you've just come from, and you can put two and two together. Because you've actually experienced this before. It actually reads a little bit like the tsunami that hit Burlington Hold. You saw the remains of that, and also a little bit of the one that hit the the city that you're from, Xanathia.
Gunga, you were saying something?
Oh, no, it's okay. No, sorry.
But when you get to the edge of the islands, there's not like a rocky beach or anything like that. So it's as if the ground is higher up. There's less island. It's sort of like sea level has risen. You know, like when the water level rises and they start to swallow up islands. But in this case, it's the sea floor that's done it.
Hey, can Gungo still tell which way's north with
Yes.
his innate?
Yes.
Yep. And it's still the same. Doesn't appear to have been altered or anything.
Can you do a perception check for me?
Perception. Did that come through? 18.
Okay. Now, I think you're not too sure. It seems very weird to you, and you've had a lot of mental effects over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But the sun looks bigger. The sun looks
Is it
bigger.
just me going? Or does that sun look bigger to you?
And everyone looks up and, oh, yeah, it does. You know, like when people say, oh, look, the moon looks huge tonight. And when it's low down, it's that sort of effect. But it's not the effect of being just close to the horizon. It's
Yeah. Okay, everybody, let's all stare directly at the sun. We need to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Elric, does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is this, I mean, I can't see any of the stars in the sky right now, but
The sun technically is a star,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you
Correct,
can.
correct.
It is your expertise.
Yeah.
but would I be able to gain any insight from just the position of the sun?
Yeah, it seems to be travelling in the right direction and in the right trajectory for this time of year, in your opinion. But it does look as if it's closer.
Can we see anything else on the horizon anywhere that we should probably go?
You can see a little bit of, like, not open ocean, but there are some patches of larger, pools of water. So it's not completely flat. There's mud flats, and there's also a bit of undulation in there too. So there's parts that are probably no puddles, and so drying and turning into that really heavily cracked mud much quicker than the rest.
This seems like a job for a bird's eye view, so I'll wild shape the giant eagle.
Okay.
Take a look.
All right.
Good idea.
Okay, so you spiral up
sorry.
and up and up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
As high as can be, and with your eagle eyes, as far as you can see, probably 70 miles in all directions, it looks the same.
Oh my goodness. So.
But in this case, the only real change from the monotony of the grey rot is these two islands.
Okay, so where we're at is. Okay, are we on the two islands? Is that where we're?
Yes, you are now.
Okay.
And there's nothing left. It was wiped out.
No.
Yeah, I don't see any ships. I don't see any people.
Can you do a perception check for me? You can have advantage with your eagle eye.
Okay. Well, now. 28.
28.
Well,
Okay. Very good.
Boys.
I'll just switch to our chat so I've got that so I can see. Nice one. Okay. You do see some debris further to the east, which would be the direction that the tsunami would have washed. And there's a little bit of what looks like wreckage, probably a what do they call it? The keel of a ship upside down, and the main structural ribs.
Okay. How far away does that look from the group?
Less than a mile.
Okay, fair. So I'll swoop down
Okay.
and land in front of Gungo, and I'll say, it's bad news.
Mm.
It's more of the same in all directions. I did see a wrecked ship about a mile east of here.
Okay.
Might have suppliers.
Yeah. Well, at least there's
Maybe
something
some
to look
clues.
at. Yeah. All right.
Do you have any means of contacting people in other parts of the world? Does anyone have means of sending a message?
I think
Mm.
sending it has to be somebody that you know, right?
Mm.
Someone you're familiar with.
Yeah, we've met several lords and stuff.
Yeah.
There's the people in the town. I mean, we met them. The guy
we
who
met
was
the
well,
dice
it
lady in the
changed,
underground.
right? It was a group of people, and then it was,
Can anyone do it though?
there's a hag that we
That's
met.
my question. Does anyone have means of sending a message?
No, I
Long
don't.
distance.
No.
Okay.
And are you looking at this second piece, Loda?
If you don't have anything better to do, like there's no danger, I guess.
Yeah, no immediate danger. You're probably sitting around for 20 minutes or so while Elric's up in the sky.
Yeah. I'm not going to do anything crazy. For one, I would just like try to make them get closer together to see if there's any reaction.
Yep, you can feel like a magnetic pull. They want to be joined together.
I will let them.
Okay,
just like with magnets, just get them closer and then just
and then
release.
they go thump, boing, and then there's this arcane sort of energy, and they fuse.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Felon goes, whoa,
Yeah. Well.
that was interesting. What's that now?
It's now about
good question.
12 inches long.
Okay. Do you have
Do we
like
need-
reattune or?
Do we have to re-identify it or something?
Well, you can
Either or.
you can spend a while. Yeah, spend an identify if you like, Felwyn. And
I'll just
go
ritual
ahead.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just ritual it after he's done that. I'll be like, oh, okay, let's identify this and.
Sure. Okay. So the first piece that you found that allowed you can cast commune. Yes, that's right. So now with this new mega rod, you can also cast. Let's see, once per day, arcane gate, which is sort of like Dimension Door, but it opens a portal and stays open for a while, and loads of people can pile through, that sort of thing.
Once per day, you said?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's cool.
Once per
Oh,
day.
you're gonna
How
want this,
far?
Noida.
Is that like 500 feet? Or
Sorry.
If no one else minds, I'll hold on to it.
oh yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. I hit maturity. Yes, if nobody else minds, I'll hold on to it.
Yes, you've
So
been you've grown up a lot on this trip. I think we all have.
Yes.
Those horns
Yes.
are looking great, Noida.
And that also reminds me. I know things are looking dire, but I'm sure we've overcame many obstacles on our journey so far, and even if the world seems to be ending, if we put our efforts together, we can see and help whoever we find along the way. He'll rumble on for 10 minutes to give everyone 16 temporary hit points.
Ah, nice. So everyone's feeling very inspired by your 16 temporary hit points. Now that you've got this mega rod, a foot long now, you can feel a yearning, Noida.
Oh.
And
I will do the thing like the. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go for it.
The thing that there's people who find water wells do with the rods.
Yes. Okay, so do that. You wander around, Crocodile Dundee style, or I forget Princess Bride, isn't it? It's Fezzik? No, Inigo's trying to
Going to the tree.
Yeah.
Hey.
Trying to find him.
And you feel this yearning, and it wants to. You know that there's another piece, something. one end of this rod is incomplete, and it wants to find the
Mhm.
bit that completes it. It's nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
And with the other one,
Right.
when you had one piece and you went to the astral plane, you got a general sense of direction. Whereas right now, you don't get any sort of direction sense at all, and you're starting to get
Mhm.
this feeling that it's on another world.
Okay. All right, I'll let everyone know
Okay.
the facts of the matter. And I guess we need to find some means of interplanar travel, possibly, if you want to complete this road.
Hey, that first part of the rod, Noida, didn't you say that could let you ask Ricardo a question?
Yeah.
Commune, yep.
Yep.
And maybe could you know?
Good time to ask right now.
You keep
Right.
rambling on about him. Do you reckon he could help us out now?
I think the day passed, so
Well, if
I
we're in the
mean, it was
evening,
once per
I
day,
can
right?
also divine from the stars.
right.
So we should
We
head
can-
towards the ship as we're maybe
Yeah.
start
Okay.
walking as we're talking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there's nothing else to do and nowhere else to go. Is what once Ed gets back. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all walk and talk.
All right.
Yeah.
So you start making your way towards the derelict ship, and Noida, the party's coming up with whatever questions you might want to
Yeah,
ask.
we got 3 questions. They have to be yes or no. So,
Mm.
plus
How
you,
many questions?
3.
3.
That's one question.
And so about an hour later, you appear at this, and quite tired, you appear at this ship. It looks like the long ship there with all the berserkers and so on. And it's just the keel and quite a few of the, I don't know what they're called, ribs. Looks like a spine and ribs upside down.
But we could make a shelter out of it, possibly.
You could, yeah. It'd make an awesome structure for a shelter.
And we could even, well, no, Ed can, Ella could do bonfire, so we could get a fire going on the flats. But we just got bonfire for that.
Does it look familiar? Is it one of our ships?
Hard to tell. It's no distinguishing features. Possibly. It's about the same size as your one.
I say we can investigate. Hopefully, don't find another dead body in the hole.
Yeah. Okay, you can
still
do
traumatized.
an investigation with advantage, because the party is effectively doing it. So it's one roll with advantage will be.
If I can guide you on this, I would.
Yeah. Okay. You pat him on the back and say, "Look harder."
I got a 13.
Okay.
What's guidance? Is a D6.
D4.
D4.
D4. Yeah, 16.
16.
Okay, all right.
All
So
right.
you do find a few supplies like barrels and a few crates, and that are undamaged. And from those, you do find a bit of fresh food, or fresh as in as fresh as you get on a long ship.
Balance of food.
Yep.
That's good.
And we can use the crates to help build the shelter.
Yep.
I'm going to pull out my hammock and try and string it up.
Okay. So you fashion a bit of shelter. The downside of being off the island and under this ship is that it's all mud. So it's just probably the challenge is trying to make some dry ground or solid ground for you to stand on. You fashion
Got my hammock.
Yeah, you got your hammock. You fashion what you can, and the sun sinks and day passes. Are you at a point where you want to ask your questions, Noda?
So yeah, any suggestions for the questions?
I don't know. Is there any civilization left?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Well, it has to be yes or no.
Yes, that is a yes or no. Yeah.
Okay, that's one. Any other?
Oh, sorry, the one I was thinking of was how far to the nearest.
Yeah.
Gas
No.
station.
Yeah, gas station.
We could ask something like, is the nearest gas station within a walking distance? Or
Within a day's
right.
walk.
Oh, you could just ask: Is this the same thing that happened in your dream?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. There you go. That's a couple of really good ones.
I forgot.
Yep.
I have a spell for this.
For the third one. So yeah, is there any civilization left? Is what's happening the thing that we saw in our dream? And third one. I have something like if we go west, can we be saved, or can we reunite with something like that? Maybe. But that's
Before
one in
we
four
ask
chances.
on a direction, can Felwyn use her spyglass to do an investigation and look on the horizon and see if she can see any lights or anything?
Okay.
And I'll do like a scan to see if I can pinpoint a direction we should ask about.
Yep. So, from your investigation and your enhanced both your spyglass, you know that you were as far to the west as the continent that you're on is to the east of you. You're on the west coast, and then you follow the peninsula and a line of islands right out to the open water, to deep water.
So if I'm looking east through my spyglass, can I see anything?
No, but you would not expect to, because you're at least a few days away from mainland.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at least confirming that you're not seeing things that you're not expecting to.
Anthony, I have a spell I forgot about that I
sure.
Commune with nature. I can cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
And that would instantly, basically, I commune with nature, and it gives me knowledge of up to 3 facts about the area within 3 miles.
Okay.
So we could be doing all this at the same time.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you're doing that, and he's doing his commune, and I'm picking around.
Yeah.
We're sitting there for the whole evening. I mean,
So, obviously,
commune with nature. Sorry, go ahead.
I'd be focusing more on bodies of water, or the buildings. Are there any buildings within 3 miles of me, and then prevalent plants, animals, people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, because there's like 5 main themes that you can be interested in. So 3
So
facts
we're looking for
of your
people.
choice.
We're looking for buildings.
Okay.
So that's 2 of them, and then I think I would probably be interested in what caused this. So the influence from other planes of existence, I think, would also be something I'd be interested in.
Okay. All right. So about how it came to pass, how this
Yeah.
In any normal sense, you go, well, the lava formed and there was tectonic pressure and da-da-da-da, but that's not this. Okay, so you certainly gain knowledge about up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to this area. Yes, okay. All right, so location of any creatures nearby? There are none, apart from yourselves. You're talking about you're more putting on your hat as an environmentalist, and right. So, what sort of creatures are there in this area? There's no evidence and no sign and no sense you get from the god of nature, or how the force of nature that you're tapping into. And there are none within 3 miles. So prevalence of plants and animals. What was the second one? A theme that you're after?
Buildings.
Okay, so from what you can tell, you don't think that there are any buildings nearby except those that are completely covered and now are more archaeological dig type of buildings rather than structures.
Okay.
And there's a third theme if you wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to know influence from other planes of existence.
Ah, yes. Okay. So you think that, you've been tossing around, you're hypothesizing as you've been walking through, as you've been investigating, that maybe that's a volcanic thing, a crack in the crust, whatever. And talking to the Earth Mother, the Earth Mother is sick. And what has happened here is not natural, but rather the influence of chaos.
Chaos.
Convey that to the group, of course. What my insight to the nature has told me.
Yeah. And you feel like there's that druids, wizards, they all talk about the elements of air, earth, fire, water, but that surround all the prime and all that cool stuff. Stir it up and you make the soup that is the very worlds we live in. Is made up of those 4 things. And on the other 2 ends there's positive and negative energy, undead and radiance and so on. But most theologies go back, have a time before those things existed, before there was any of those components, and all there really was law and chaos. And so you think that somehow some sort of chaos, people talk about entropic effect, that if anything is left alone, it will deteriorate, die, and wither away to nothing. That somehow there's been some sort of chaos effect here, or some sort of trauma or lesion on the planet.
Okay. Well,
and that
I say we head east.
The tidal wave is actually completely independent of that. So it happened before it. So a tidal wave has come through and gone crash and knocked out all the trees and things on the thing, but then something bigger and more primal has happened.
Gosh. Get to the bottom of this. Heal the Earth Mother. Actually, through that, Elric has found some motivation here to find heal the sick Earth Mother.
Yes. Gunko.
So, did we get any answers from Noida's 3 questions?
I was waiting for you to finish. So you suggested east.
Mm-hmm. Is there any?
Right.
I would say I would modify that then to ask: is there anybody still alive on the main continent east of here?
Okay. So the first question is there any civilization left?
Yeah. So
we
if
could
you get a yes for that, then you could say, will we reach civilization if we travel east?
Okay, so that'll be second, and the third one.
Is this what happened in our dream?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I asked the question in that order.
You maintain a connection. It feels tenuous, but it's there. It's still stronger than what you've had before. You're not are you a divine soul? Sorcerer?
Yes.
Raha, okay. It all fits together. Okay, so Morrow, or a proxy of Morrow at least, is now, you've made contact. You're in the Ouija board, but it's just got a yes-no. And you're going to ask, what's the question?
So first one is there any civilization left?
Okay, your Ouija board sort of shivers a little bit. Is there any civilization left? Yes.
Yes.
Good.
If we travel to the east, will we find it?
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Yes.
Okay. And the third one is what's happening. The thing that we saw in our shared dream many
Yes.
moons ago.
Yes.
Right.
Yay, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Good questions. Good questions. Yeah, that was really good. So in the
Anthony,
morning, do we head east?
Do we remember how far away the islands were from the?
Yeah, days of sailing, so weeks of
Okay.
walking.
A lot of walking.
Weeks of walking, depending on how you're going to travel. It might take a month.
I have wind walk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could cast.
Oh,
That'll that lasts 8 hours, and that turns us all into cloud creatures, and we can
Yeah,
fly
that's
for fly for 300 feet.
Okay, so
we have a
are you
flying speed
saying
of 300 feet.
we could be gone with the wind?
Yes, we could be gone with the wind.
That's perfect.
And that lasts 8 hours. So I don't know if that would get us to the shore, or if we'd have to recast it. Then we'd have to take a rest and do it again.
8 hours is long enough, yeah.
8 hours is normally as long as you can travel anyway without needing to stop to rest or risking exhaustion.
So with 300 feet of flying speed, would that get us there?
Yeah, well, that would with that speed, you might get there in 10 days, maybe less.
Okay.
That's like, what's that? That's 7 times faster than we can.
Yes.
No, even more than that, isn't it?
It's more because of the it's more.
It's like 10 times faster, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's an option.
Yeah,
We can't find
just
any other.
do it.
If we can't find any other way.
Why haven't you cast it already?
It's a level 6 spell, man. I have 1 slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey.
I just fly wind control. That's a rocket.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
let's get out of here. I'll go ahead and cast Wind Walk, and we'll just start flying over this.
Okay.
As
So
far as we
night
can.
falls, the stars come out, and a clear sky.
Okay. How does that look to Elric, looking up at his familiar stars?
Oh yeah. Can you do anything you want? And what would that be? Wisdom, nature, arcana.
Yeah,
What would you like to? What skills will you bring to bear?
What about navigator's tools?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I could. That's intelligence, but I have proficiency with that. I got navigator's tools. I have perception pretty high.
I can help you with that. I'm proficient as well, so I can help you and give you advantage.
Okay.
All right, we'll do the navigator's tools, but also I think an arcana check. So let's see. I've been rolling pretty well. I'll do that one first. Nope, that's nothing.
No.
All right.
Stars are pretty.
I did 15 on.
Yeah, they're pretty.
And navigator's tools. Okay. Is that with your advantage?
No.
You have another
Roll
crack.
again.
Not that I'm saying 15
You
is
can
bad.
do it.
There we go,
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a brighter star in the sky that is red, and hasn't been there before. And every constellation that is associated with a god is probably a shade dimmer. All of the stars,
Okay.
as if they are further away.
Now, the red star that I haven't seen before ever, is it ever, or is this like something I haven't seen in a long time?
It's like a satellite just turned up. No, this is.
So.
Yep.
I consult my star chart.
Yep.
And I look at that and I said, "That's a new one."
Yes.
We have a visitor.
Yeah. Yes.
But then the constellation of Noida, the constellation of Morrow is dimmer, as is the other gods and all of the. This is strange.
The constellation for the 3 great gods of at least to the humans, is Morrow, Menoth, and Thamar, and all three are somehow dull, the stars. And you see the great devourer worm that the druids worship snaking its way across the sky, and that's also dimmer as well.
Okay. Are you sure you're not just having like cataracts or?
I'm very certain.
There are other stars that seem just as bright, if not brighter. The ones to do with magic, and other ones unknown or unlabeled on Elaric's star chart.
Are
Very
they,
interesting.
are they further away?
Yeah, the sun is bigger, but some stars are dimmer, some are brighter.
Maybe we've moved.
Did the whole plane move?
I think
And
there's
the water. Yeah.
some magical things at work here.
Great
They haven't
summary.
changed. They haven't changed position, but they are some brighter and some dimmer. So that doesn't necessarily mean that we've moved.
I mean, I'll take out a plate from my like mesa kit, put some water in it, and then just rapidly move it, and the water will spill out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe something like this happened.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like we rapidly accelerated.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You rest overnight. Try to get a good rest. You stay relatively dry. You've done a good job of salvaging enough materials and fashioned yourself some shelter from the night. The sun crests the horizon. Oddly looks quite beautiful on this weird mudflat when they get the reaction of this red dawn. And just as the
Red sky at morning.
yeah, just as the sun clears the horizon, above you see these twinkling motes of light, maybe a couple of 100 feet in the sky. And those twinkling motes of light seem to like spread out into a ring, like the rings of Saturn type of deal. But beyond, you can see starlight through the hole. And this bizarre, weird scenario, thing plays out is these horses, first the heads and front feet came sort of galloping through this hole. And as they clear it, you can see that they've got wings, but not wings like a Pegasus or anything like that, but more a really colourful butterfly. And there's two of them. And they come belting through, and then as they come through, there's all these harness and tack and a shaft of a chariot. And this chariot comes through. And,
I remember those.
Yeah, and I've got a handout. I'll show it to you.
I remember this from previous life.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you see this large, not chariot, carriage. Sail through and sort of circle around you. And there's two figures at the front, and it spirals down, and it's trailing motes of little sparkles, and they sort of slowly drift down as they, like trailing sparklers. And the carriage itself has got butterfly wings, and it sort of flutters around and then lands near you. The whole carriage sort of the horses do not like landing in this mud, but they do nevertheless. And they look sort of disdainfully down and toss their manes in a quite annoyed fashion. And this figure, there's a goblin sitting there with the reins, sort of looking a little bit gruff, and has a hood over it, but you can see the green hands and so on. And when he sort of tosses back his hood, there's an apple there with this worm wiggling out of a hole in the side. But the figure next to him is this rabbit folk that is absolutely jacked. And he's got a great sword, two-handed sword on his back, and he sort of jumps like 50 feet and lands on some solid ground, near you, and looks down at you. He's got this, and looks across at you and says, "Oh, you're the people I'm looking for my mistress.
Oh, really?
Are you willing to come with us, or are you happy here?"
I jump right into the cart.
Okay. He says, my name's Slapney Pop Dodger. I am one of the knights in white satin," and he gestures to this piece of white satin.
Pleased to meet you.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
nice to meet
Elric,
you.
this is Gungo, this is Noida, and Velwyn. And
yes.
more ones around here somewhere.
Right.
And the lead.
You know what? My father always taught me not to chase white rabbits and not to get into carriages with strangers, but I think, given the circumstances...
Yes, you're welcome to stay here. If you...
I mean...
We're better off going.
Gungo would step on and he'll eyeball this rabbit up and down and look at his muscles and say, I reckon I could take you.
All right. I mean, okay, I think that's good enough for me. If Gungo is sure that he can take you, that's all the assurances I need.
Okay. You can see he's got a couple of earrings there and a very manly nipple harness.
lean over
I don't
to
know what's
Felwyn.
going on there, but
I'll lean over to Fel when I said I got 2 gold on the rabbit.
okay. Right. Yeah. And he's got a two-handed sword, and it's like magnificent. The hilt looks like the whole sword itself is made of rose vines made of platinum, and somewhere nestled in amongst those wavy vines is this immaculate flamberge of a sword. But in any case, he says, yes, Slapney Pot Dodger, Knight in White Satin, Pondflower Knight, I believe. Is that right?
That's right.
Pondflower Knight. And my queen would have words with you and has sent me to fetch you for an important discussion.
Well,
Queen.
We're at your service, so we had a days-long journey ahead of us, so we would be glad to. Your timing couldn't be better.
Okay. Well, he says, "Oh well."
Who is your queen, by the way?
Queen Zybilna.
Zabilna. Oh,
What?
does that
Okay.
ring a bell for me? I can't remember that name.
You can roll a religion check if you want, or an arcana.
I'll do religion. I got a 23.
Okay. You have heard of Zybilna as a fairy princess or fairy queen, ruler
Guessing
of
by
one,
can't
the
believe-
names,
ruler
I would
of
have
one of
figured
the
that out.
ruler of one of the Feywild domains. The domains of the Feywild are like the domains of Ravenloft. There's loads of them, and they each have a lord or lady or ruler.
It seems
she
to be
abdicate,
gained
though?
the favor of the Fae, so be
Yep.
careful.
Okay.
Watch step.
Okay. Well, I'm going to grab some characters here, and we'll get off this mudflat, shall we?
Yes.
Yep.
He says, we ride now for the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Oh. Don't eat any of the food at the Palace of Heart's Desire.
I mean, we'll see when we get there.
And I'm not sure if you're in on the joke, but that rabbit was my character in the last campaign.
Wow, give that another joke.
Yeah, we have been in this
I-
carriage before. I think I stole the key for it.
I still have 2 gold on the rabbit.
I'm a bit confused because I thought the builder abdicated.
Yeah. Who can say?
Who can say? Yeah, I tried. No, the rabbit couldn't be lying to us.
Mm.
He seems trustworthy. What he said.
That's fantastic. I love I love building callbacks into my games too. It's great.
If you recall the puppets we found in the water cave some time ago, there's copies of puppets we found in that campaign.
I still have my puppet.
Yeah.
And that Tyrannosaur's a Vorpal sword as well, so I don't really want to get into a fight.
No. Yeah. Just a random roll, random D20, you lose your head. That's it.
Also, I'm pretty sure Gaga can take on Slapney because if I remember correctly, Slapney had only ogre strength.
Yes.
That's right. Yes.
And you
The
have
badge
giant
is still
strength.
playing.
Yeah, the band.
Are the badges still playing? The band's still playing.
Yeah, there's still a band playing.
I'll break their instruments again.
Yeah. You so you turn up in this courtyard, which is like every textbook fairy princess magical garden.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And Slapney, where is he? There he is. Gestures this way. I'm not going to try and put on a voice for him, Todd. Do you
just a deep voice like this once he got all muscled up with the bullets.
Yeah. And takes you to, you can hear some music playing in the distance. You can hear tinkling of a brook nearby. You can hear delightful party-style conversations in a little gazebo somewhere off to one side. Plenty of things to do, but you're probably more importantly, you're right now marching off into this like a Stonehenge type fairy ring, circle, Druidic ring, and there is a very regal-looking woman in the center of the stones. And she turns to you and says, the ones from my from my pool. And she says, welcome. And thank you for coming at my request.
Well, it's okay. We could thank you, Zabilla, for rescuing us from a desolate wasteland.
Yeah. Yes. I'm greatly puzzled at events that seem to be unfolding, and I had used my most powerful scrying pool to divine a solution to what's going on, and oddly, images of yourselves came into my picture. I don't know. I don't know how that would be or what that might be. And have you got any idea of what's going on here yourselves? Do you have the answers?
We have some answers that brought us even more questions.
It's a bit defeatist, but perhaps my guess is, if you wanted the best solution, it might be us. But that could be because we're the only solution left.
The
Earth, go ahead.
The Earth Mother seems to be sick.
Yes. So that's what I know. This is what I know. So what I've know so far is that it seems that many worlds have experienced some sort of cataclysm, or at least
many worlds, not just ours.
Many worlds.
Many, yeah, and not so much. Not so much the entire place, but there's some sort of blight.
So this is even bigger than we thought.
We just recently spent some time in the astral plane, I would imagine. And not sure how much time passed.
This has been going on for some time, and it started, not started, but there are some worlds that have been seem to have completely changed, and none for the better. But
How can we help?
But for some reason, I don't know.
What's caused it?
I don't know what's caused it. This is the problem, and I don't know why. I guess beings like myself and some other people who wield great magic seem to have resisted it to some extent, but not all.
There is one more thing. We all have a shared dream of this exact scenario.
I didn't know
She says,
we were.
I will consult with others, others of my peer group. What's that? Sorry.
I said that may explain why we were
Right.
why you were drawn to us.
Yes, but you were in a place that seemed to be consumed by this chaos blight, I guess we'll call it, but weren't affected. And so there must be some sort of power about you, power of law, I guess, or the opposite.
Well, we weren't there.
But we weren't there.
Friendship.
No.
It's the power of
Power
friendship.
of friendship compels you.
Right.
We were in the astral plane when it happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
happening
weren't home.
This is happening on the astral plane as well.
Oh.
There were other people there that also seemed rather unaffected.
Right. Ah.
Yeah. But.
So maybe it's it's to do with the location that you're in rather than yourselves particularly, and it was your location that was protected somehow.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Right. So we were protected from the events, but what was the epicenter?
No epicenter. It seems that at this stage, it's happening. It's happened to some worlds, and in others, it's happened to isolated regions.
All right. Let me change the question.
She's seen mountains. She's seen mountain ranges vanish and turn into a desert.
What is the common thread between those particle worlds that were affected?
Is there?
Any particle of faith or kind of event that happened across all of them, maybe in the past or I don't know.
Were there any?
The only thing that's really common that she can see is that it seems random.
Random.
And we felt the touch of chaos, didn't we, before?
I wonder if this has anything to do with that slide.
Slard are creatures of chaos. In particular, they are agents of chaos. Mm-hmm. They thrive in it, and they their intent is to create it as wherever they go.
Yeah, that's right. We said that maybe.
So a bit out of the game.
Yeah.
In the mines on the islands that we visited, where Benius read text, he had some visions of some mad that drove him almost mad. Mm-hmm. Was it then where we found out that the Illithids were running away from something?
Yeah, so you all know that the Illithids were fleeing a destruction of their own world, where a great upheaval of some sort.
Yeah, and in those notes, it didn't really say anything what the upheaval was. It's just that they run from it.
It fits. It fits that it might have been something to do with this.
Okay. So yeah, I'll bring it up to the party.
To Zybilna.
Yeah, and Zybilna.
Okay. So yeah, so she will say that I will consult my pool. I will consult my peers. Now that I know that you seem to be resistant somehow, I will. I propose to send you back to your main city or wherever it is that you're from. And she
Dragon's Roost?
Dragon's Roost, yep, and or the capital. Is that where you're?
No,
The Zancy.
yeah, I think it would be
X.
best if you can send us to a city that's still sort of standing.
Ah, yes. So one where people know you and you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And she says, once you do know more, put these slippers on and click the heels together. She gives you a pair of red slippers.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Yeah.
I've already got some.
And there was a check a little while back. Religion, I think, Elric, you're 23.
Mm-hmm.
This was about Zybilna.
Yes, if I remember who she was.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. So she's got a mark on her cheek now that you see her, rather than just the name, and it's like a little pitchfork.
She got it back with her ex.
And you do remember stories of another character called Igwilv, who has this exact same mark on her cheek. It's very gangster, and Igwilv was the queen of all witches, of all hags, is Baba Yaga, and she had a number of daughters. One of those was Igwilv, who another name that she takes is Tasha, and everyone knows spells like Tasha's hideous laughter, Tasha's transformation, and so on. There's a whole range of famous spells from this powerful wizard Tasha, all with this mark. And the mark is something to do with she spent time cavorting with demons, and so she straddles the line. She's straddles the line between she likes the bad boys, and she spent some time with Grazd. This is how the stories go, and together they had an offspring who ended up growing up this little boy to become Euz the Old, and now he's on his own, making his way in another world, plane of existence called Earth, as a
John Wick.
Powerful entity in his own right. Yep.
Baba Yaga.
Was it?
And so you feel
I know
like,
it was Earth, but it was so different.
Yeah, you feel like, Elric, that you're actually talking right now to Queen Zybilna, Igwilv, Tasha, all one and the same.
Wow. I feel the reverence.
Grazd's girlfriend.
Yep.
Well, maybe not anymore, but
Yeah.
Then they break up.
yeah.
Yeah. We
Wasn't
helped
there
them
a
break up, I
thing?
remember.
Yeah, I know, we did. He gave us some.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had been working on the lyrics to "Bad Boy" from Billie Eilish, but I haven't got it quite ready for you.
Yeah. That's what about it. It's when everyone's here, that's what we expect it. So
Yes.
we all can enjoy it.
Yeah, very good. Bad guy. Yeah, that's it. So, she suggests you rest and cool your feet and wipe that mud off your boots. There's a stream over there. You can freshen up. Just go straight over there, over the bridge, past the garden of obscene statues, past the Etiquette forest, and then there's a little brook just off to the side there.
Right.
And
All right.
you make your way over, freshen up, wash the dead fish mud off your boots, and it's very rejuvenating to wash with this stream and drink of it, and you feel very refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I guess you wander back and say, ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do or say or mention? Someone's got the boots.
I know. Yeah. For no reason at all, I'll just look around. Is there any crazy sorceresses or circus performers with a sun or moon on their faces, or things like that hanging around?
Let's see.
Bards, goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Some goblins who think themselves to be elves.
Yeah. Yes. I can't.
Actually, didn't
see
he become an
any
elf?
here.
I think Gungo became an elf.
Yeah. I can't remember. But yeah, not everyone from the Knights in White Satin stayed on in the Castle of Heart's Desire, but
Eleanor got a tower in there.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And you can see this magnificent crystal palace in the distance. This is just the castle, the gardens. However, you all, I'm just going to reduce you back down to a regular size. That'll make sense on the next map. I'll bring Noida. Okay, and she gets out a wand, cast a spell, everything swells, and you find yourself. Oh, there's Elric, you're still immense. Oh, we don't want Slapney to hitch a ride. There you go. All right.
Yeah, why can't he take care of all this? What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
I'm gotta say, some stereotypes are correct. It's always the white rabbit that leads you to a crazy, fantastical realm.
Yes.
I miss Slapney. He was good fun.
He was. Okay.
I just remember the sword was talking like Crocodile Dundee, like a really heavy.
Oh,
accent.
that's right. Yeah, it was the yeah, that's right. It was what's his name? Steve Irwin.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Crikey.
Right.
It's intelligent, but it also speaks. So it's
perfect for Slapney, who had
Perfect.
8 intelligence.
yeah. The sword does all the negotiations. Okay, bring everyone back. So you appear. You recognise. You appear on the docks of Dragon's Roost. There's people walking around the docks. There are ships out to sea, fishing boats and so on. There's a few people in the streets. The sky is overcast now, not that beating huge sun that you had when you were far out to sea, but you're back home. It looks like it's been drizzling with rain. The ground is wet, but it's not raining right now. But the sky looks, laden.
Okay.
What do you want to do now that you're here?
So does this place look like it's been affected at all by the upheaval, or?
No, the ground hasn't risen from here. It looks like it just exactly as it was, as in sea level and so on. Can you do a perception for me, just to have a look around? Maybe
how people are acting. Like
All of us, or
try investigation then for me too. If any of you want to investigate,
I'll try investigate. I'll do that one.
we wouldn't do more than 2 people doing them.
Oh, sorry. Going
Right.
around that one, but
I have a
Okay.
passive 19 perception, but I
Okay.
rolled 2.
Well, I would investigate. So,
Okay.
and I got a natural 20
Right.
for
Nice.
30.
So we'll go the perceptions first. So Elric, you sort of nudge Gungo and say, "Hey, look at that," and what looks really weird is the colours are all muted. Like, it is overcast, but there's flowers and things here and there. People out the front of their houses and things like that you would expect to see, but the colours are just that couple of shades more grey. Daisies are mustard coloured rather than yellow or that sort of thing.
The light's weird.
The light's weird. It's as if someone screwed with the mix.
And if we look at ourselves, do we look the same?
The way you're describing it kind of reminds me of when there's a forest fire nearby and the smoke in the air, and so everything just looks weird.
Yep.
It's just the classical Eastern European movie filter.
Yeah. Oh, it's Eastern European.
When there was this movie in Eastern Europe, it's greys and shadows and nothing else.
Yeah, nothing. No, the sun doesn't shine there. You see, that's why.
Yeah.
That's right.
America knows, and it's always sepia in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Sorry, anyone American watching this, we're just hanging shit on you. At least on your movie tropes.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
Yeah. South African accents are for villains. There are no good guys there.
That's right.
And with that, a guy comes up and says, "Get out of my way." Where do you think you're going?
So to disturb you, sir, please. There you go.
Yeah, and listening around, there is a bit of an accent that people have got that you don't remember.
Mm-hmm. So is it the town where the false hydro happened?
Yes.
Okay.
What false hydra?
Well, we're going to have it.
Well, we could always go stay at Morn's place. She's got a house here.
An empty one.
Right.
She thought she was
an empty one.
She thought she was an orphan, and now she is.
Yeah, but there's an empty house. We can always just go stay there, or we
Yes.
could go to the inn.
Yep.
Or
Let's go to the inn.
it's either way. Yeah.
Find out what's going on.
I need a drink.
Eller's
Well,
handle his chest and say, I'd rather not stay at the inn.
Yes. Merwin, if you're okay with us crashing at your place, say nothing.
Okay. All right. So she's all good for
But
that.
meanwhile, I need a drink.
Okay. So
We should definitely go to the tavern first.
Drink it is.
Okay, you go to the tavern, and someone's coming out of the tavern just as you're going in. He sort of gives you a bit of a scowl. You'd better watch yourself, my friend. Or I'll set my
Thank you for the advice.
I'll set my radiation ridge back on your ass. And he sort of heads off down the street, grizzling, grumping away. But you guys head in, chipper as ever.
Everybody's so friendly.
Yeah, order yourselves a
Just
drink.
as I remember.
Yeah. Noida, something for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sorry, a question before that. I forgot to ask because we had too much fun. In the Feywild, did the road have any pings?
No.
No, okay.
No. You see that the Church of Morrow has lost its elaborate facade and is plainer. Looks like they've been redecorating, but downwards.
I guess the Reformation movement is gaining strength.
Yeah. The instead of it being a chapel, it's more of a shrine now.
All right.
You also see up on the hill where remember you went your way up and there was the council or the councillor, the single councillor, and there's this big sort of stone building, black stone building that's been built up the top of the hill as well, which wasn't there before.
Right.
Check that place out.
Everyone, bring out your journals. Let's compare notes.
Yeah.
You know the drill.
Yeah.
Okay. No reference to a big black stone edifice. You go into the
I do not
bar.
remember that.
Yeah.
Any familiar faces?
Go to the bar.
Yeah, there's a few
Bartender?
few familiar faces.
Okay, good.
Bartender. Oh, hey, you're back in town. The usual. And she pours some drinks and pours you the usual,
Hey,
which
what's
is
all
the usual.
Okay.
Apologies, it might sound rather strange, but could you tell us how long we have been gone?
Oh, I don't know. What would it been? Weeks or so? And whatever she says, it matches to your recollection. Just calculating it.
Okay.
She says,
Okay.
You're no, never mind. And she's
No,
looking.
no,
looking
speak your mind.
She's
Go
looking.
on, say it. Go on, say it. Say it.
She's looking at you, Noida.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your usual get-up, Inquisitor.
Yes, do some undercover thing, and then I would just turn it on to everyone else with like inquisitive look on my face, and
Yeah.
rising eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Inquisitor.
Undercover. Yes, I'll speak no more.
Mm-hmm.
We all keep our secrets here, sir. And she sort of bows a little bit fearfully.
That's strange.
Yes, of course.
Inquisitor.
Carry on.
I guess the drinks are on you, Inquisitor.
No, don't be abuse of power. Subsection 3 of the Article 5 of undercover operations protocols within the Inquisition.
Yeah.
So, no.
What in the world is going on here? It's like we're in a different dimension where you're somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. If you've been gone for weeks, I don't think they would have time to redecorate the place or build a new buildings, right?
No time for that.
No.
I think Sabona put the wrong prefix for the area code or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not in Earth 616 anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Different multiverse.
But
So,
when you go and you talk to the locals, and some of them, that speak to you as exactly as you remember, and you share stories, and they expected that you were going off on some sort of secret mission.
Okay. Do you remember the whole thing with False Hydra?
No, they talk. Oh yeah, you killed your monster slayers, but you've been doing some sort of missions for the Order.
I remember.
All right.
This is the last place we saw Binius too.
Deep Lord Binius.
High Lord Binius.
He went and joined the Kraken Society for real. We lost him. He really was competitive.
Yeah.
Probably find him in the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
He was a quadruple agent.
Two soldiers come in, and just town guard type of deal, and this other guy comes in, and he's got a sort of greasy hair and a leather armor, and he sort of does some sort of signal. It's like a scout salute, single hand like this, two fingers up,
Right.
and then comes over, and says, Inquisitor, will you be coming back to the Bastion of Secrets to report?
Wow, that's not a place we want to go to.
To report.
Eventually, but as you might notice, I'm undercover, so please disperse.
Okay. Yes. We have the Morrowans under our boot heel, and I trust your mission goes well.
Extremely.
Right. He says, I'll inform the master that you'll report shortly today, and then he heads off.
Yeah, first I want to review all the reports of what happened and why I was gone.
Yeah.
Inform my secretary to leave that on my desk. I'll review it before meeting anyone else.
All right. Okay.
So,
And he retires.
anything you're not telling us there, Noida?
IT, but none of this. I have no idea what's happening.
You said the Morrowids?
Morrowids under the boot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that your faith?
Yes. Yeah. In a way, it's. Remember the church we saw earlier? It was supposed to be Church of Morrow, but all the insignia were taken down.
Boy.
Yeah, and have you got any idea why?
No, but I think it might be something to do with the fact that what Alex said earlier, that the stars are the connection with the divine realms seems to be altering this world.
Do you think the Bastion of Secrets is that new black building up on the hill?
Either that or it's the repurposed Church of Morrow. Whatever it is doesn't sound nice. So, do we want to go there? I'll be honest, they've been buying it so far, but I'm not really the most deceptive person.
Hey, is your new one doing anything, Noida?
They said they rounded up Morrow. No, they're putting boots to the Morrowites.
Yeah. They're under the boot heel of the Morrowinds are under the boot heel. So it sounds to me that they're dominating them or keeping them under wraps or whatever, which is very strange.
I think we need to find out who.
It's even more strange that you would be involved in that in this dimension. So I think we need to check it out.
Yeah. So here's the question: are we replacing whoever was in this dimension, or is the Noida of this world walking around? Because I think that might be
something we need to find out.
Yeah, preferably before we go in. I don't want to stand face in face with my evil twin.
Can you ask your little wand of questions that?
Sure. Yeah. Did we rest today? I think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. But perhaps somewhere, less obvious.
Okay. The rod is not giving you any indication that there's another piece somewhere near. No direction.
Okay. So I guess, 3 new questions for later.
Okay.
Are we in our original world? I think that's one. What else?
Are our counterparts, if our counterparts still here? Are we resting alongside them, or do we replace them?
Because replacing would be a lot easier.
And a third one? Now, is commune once a day, or once? Is there something about something happens if it's cast more than once a week? I can't remember.
Well, you said the rod allows me to cast it once a day anyway.
You can cast
I don't have another means.
You can cast another once a day. I'm just checking.
But usually, if you have it as a prepared spell, if you cast it multiple times, then with every time, the chance that the answer is incorrect increases by some percent.
Right, but that's in the same day, though. I think.
Yes, if it's in the same day.
Yep. Okay. So cool. We're all good. Okay. Felwyn, you rolled a natural 20 for investigation. I see.
I did.
What was that one for? I can't remember.
Oh, that was before when we were outside. You said for someone to roll a perception and an investigation, so I did the investigation.
Yeah, okay. All right. For investigating
would pass that.
The town. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So any other? So fire away with your questions then.
First maybe we might want to move to Morwin's house, so you're not out in the open.
Okay. Very easy.
We got 2 questions.
You get to Morwin's house and it's derelict and you can go in there. No problem.
Right. We got 2 questions. Can you take us for the first one?
So what are you going to ask? Are we on the same world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are we on the same world? Did
Okay.
we replace whoever was on this world?
Yeah.
Do we need to go to the Bastion of Secrets?
Right.
Oh, right.
Let's ask that. Do we need to go
if
there?
we should. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 questions.
Then we'll
Okay.
know what we need to do next.
So, Noida, you cast your spell,
Mhm.
you get your Ouija board out, your Ouija rod.
Mhm.
You look into whether it goes left or right. Right for yes.
Yeah, just shake it like a magic 8 ball.
Yeah, okay. And then you have a look. And what is your first question?
Are we back on our original world?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess if we're back on our original world, then we are. There's no point of asking if we replace people.
No, we are the people. So how
Have the
about
history been? Okay.
No, go.
Have the history been rewritten?
Yes.
Okay. Before I ask the broad to the party, should we ask if there's a way for us to undo it, or?
Wait, we could always ask that
I don't know.
tomorrow.
You're in a powerful position now. I don't know if you'd want to do it.
Well,
Top of the food.
Inquisitor.
Top of the food chain.
apparently my current position involves hunting.
I'm like, wait, let's not be hasty here. and clearly,
I mean, I
anything
guess
like
you can. Yeah, go ahead and ask it. We'll just go to the obelisk anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Just do it.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to undo that change?
Yes.
All right. So, no, not all hope is lost. I think that's good enough. And I think that's also good enough to give us, again, 16 temporary hit points over 10 minutes before we go anywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you pocket the rod and all head out of Morwen's house. Morwen says, me and Alid are going to hang out here. Just sweep out the front, pull some weeds. Get it back to good nick because this is like the party headquarters now. And you all head up to the Bastion. Inquisitor, you get the same symbol again.
Yeah. Yep. Do the little thing. Yeah.
No, I just want to ask: Are you surprised that they're calling you Inquisitor, or is this something that you're expected?
Yeah, I don't know any of these people. Remember, I was just but a little boy when we met me. I had no titles nor offices.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right.
And you come in, and they're all dressed in these fairly nondescript grey robes, or just travelling regular clothes. They would look like commoners on the street if they didn't have a bearing of either malice, menace, or unbridled or barely restrained violence.
Right.
And one of them sort of sneers at someone in the corner and says, "Bring the Inquisitor his robes, such that he may cast off this stench, this Morrowind stench." And an attendant comes over and says, "Arms up."
So what did you just say to me?
He says, and it looks like she's trying to help you out of your robe, and he's got this long. It looks like and it's got this like a pilgrim hat with a buckle, very inquisitorial.
I'm sorry. Do you expect me to
inquisitorial
change my clothes in the? Oh, sorry.
Oh no! There's the vestment chambers off to the side here.
I'm not going to the filthy dressing room. Just lead me to my office.
Okay. All right. He looks a little bit weird at you about office, but He says, Inquisitor, you're rarely here. But yeah, we all would like to learn of your adventures on the road, but none more than the Master, I guess. You start to get an idea that while they know you here, you're not a
me an
regular.
office. Yeah.
Not a regular.
Find an office. It is mine now.
Okay. All right.
I want reports of anything that was happening in the town in the past few weeks.
Okay.
Ready within an hour.
He says the drow attacked again, sir. We're losing numbers. I thought perhaps you were going to be infiltrating them with that half-breed you're with.
My plots are not for you to question.
Oh, yes, we all keep our secrets. It seems like that is a almost a religious epithet. We all keep our secrets, and
right.
It's like, and also to you.
And to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you are brought a leather trench coat, some heavy working boots and pants, but immaculately tailored, and a white shirt with a bit of a ruffle at the cuffs and collar.
All right.
And a leather vest that tightly zigzags up the two sides.
Yeah. Are there any insignia or symbols on it?
There is a symbol of a single star-shaped medallion with an eye with a diamond, and in that diamond there's an ellipse.
Okay. Is it like a religion or can I check to recognize it?
Yes, you can roll religion.
Okay.
You can roll both actually.
Both? Okay. No, Arcana might be better.
Okay.
So it's 22 for Arcana and 17 for religion.
Okay.
While Noita's changing, Eloric's gonna cast Disguise Self and match some of the people around
nice.
him.
Okay. So you've now got your disguise and you've got this nondescript grey robe or grey gear.
Yeah.
Now, where was I? What was the question then, Noita?
The symbol, the insignia.
Oh yeah, the symbol. Oh yeah, that's right. The religion. So religion, you think this is religious, but in your recollection is some sort of minor deity of knowledge.
Okay.
Sort of like an intellectual type of deal, or secrets. Everyone's banging on about secrets, and that seems to also match this. Like when you learn things that are hard to know. But the Arcana, you also recollect that this minor deity or even cult, from what you remember, is a wizard that rose up through the ranks.
All right. Yeah. When we have a moment of privacy, I will share that with the party.
Okay. And attained divine ascension, much like some powerful beings have. And eventually, an attendant comes and says, "Oh, it's will you come and meet? Report to the master now."
Where are my reports? Basically, I want them to report what happened in the last couple of weeks in the town, so we have some understanding of the situation before we go in.
All right, I'll give you a intimidation with advantage because of your station.
I'll cast guidance.
Oh.
Okay.
I actually have +4.
Yep.
So, not too good. 16.
Okay.
And guidance.
D4.
The guidance is Elric standing next to you, going, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, boss.
Where are my
Right.
reports? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they relay to you that apparently the leader of this whole church is missing. And their title is Keeper of Secrets. And so they have been missing as a result of a drow raid.
All right.
You also, so you learn that's what's happened. So there's been a huge turmoil amongst these cultists or these people, this group, and they consider themselves at war right now.
Do we remember a conflict with the Drow before we left?
You did. It was not too far away that you went into the sort of
we
Underdark.
avoided them though. We avoided the drow and ran away.
Yeah.
Right. We
Yep.
encountered the Minotaur, but we avoided the Drow.
Yeah, we were just like, no, this is beyond us now.
Yeah.
Now maybe we should go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we're up to that level.
Yeah.
But you might remember this one cool drow that helped us out.
That's true.
Yeah, there was one good Drow.
Oh yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the news.
Okay, you're dismissed. I'll be there shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, the moment the guy steps out of the door, the door is going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to be the good thing about finding this missing priest?
I mean, he seems to be in charge, so he must know.
Information?
Well,
Yeah.
I think we should just go meet this master, do our best to give him an update of what we experienced, and
Right, but-
see what he has to say.
Okay.
Just a second. So the guy, the symbol, it's that of a minor deity. They seem to be the dominant religion in the region right now. Like when you were looking this out, would you recognize a constellation that represents this guy as being one of those brighter ones?
Yes, Morrow's at least.
Right. So whatever happened,
I thought Morrow was
Yeah.
dim.
yeah, Morrow was dim, but
Morrow
the
is dim
secret
now.
guy.
Brighter than Morrow. This one's
gotcha.
brighter.
But then the secret guy, the one that's running this place, is brighter.
Yes.
Okay, so the histories were written, I guess, in a way that different deities were more exerted more influence of it.
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe.
Generally, the bigger the constellation, the more impact they seem to have on the world that they're shining down on, and also the brighter.
Yeah.
And
I guess,
Elric, one thing
their clerics are more powerful. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Elric, one thing that strikes you now that you see this holy symbol, is that the red star that you saw in the sky the other night, it did twinkle in a sort of diamond shape rather than just circular.
Okay. So it just seemed unstar-like then.
Well, yeah, so they can twinkle long rather than just.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So just the way they start. Okay.
Yep.
Well, at least it seems that even in this world we all traveling together, because they were asking about the lead, I think. So
Yep.
we are good. I don't think you guys need to conceal your identity or anything.
I've already done that, so
Yeah.
I look like one of the
Okay.
servants that were helping you dress.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm here for protection. How's that,
Yeah.
sir?
Right.
We're your bodyguards, sir.
They seem to
So-
recognise you, Gungo and Felwyn.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they paying
Yeah,
us any
so-
deference, or
Sorry.
do they care?
They
Like, are
no, they seem to just treat you as if you're
need to be there?
expected
consorts of the High Inquisitor.
expected agent, affiliates of the Inquisitor.
All right.
When Floyd Mayweather walks down the street, that would be Noida, and you two are the dudes on either side.
With his posse.
Yeah.
Crab, go! Let's go.
Yeah, you can be the Bruno Mars Noida, and everyone else can dance in sync with you.
Yeah.
So you're taken to a smallish room. Go in, and there's someone sitting at a desk making some markings on some paper of some sort, and they look up and then push back from their chair and put the pen down. Short back and sides hairdo, parted at the side, wearing a short sleeve shirt, has a knitted grey vest, and steeples his hands and then sort of clasps them, and it says, so Noida, how did you go with the Morrowans? I expect that's where you were heading out based on your reports. I know you're generally freelance in your operations.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot disclose anything about my current investigation.
True. Yes, I no intent to pry there, but we all keep our secrets.
Elric will pipe up and say, "We all keep our secrets."
Yeah, very good. Okay, he seems to acknowledge that. And he says, so I've got a mission for you, however. We've run into some terrible trouble. That the keeper of secrets of this place has been taken by the drow. They finally seem to strike and found a hole in our defences, and he's been taken. They've got a way station near one of our chapels, our sanctuaries underground, and we have a way to get to them, and we can get to their lair fairly easily by our secret ways, but we can't enter it.
Why?
It's not something you can teleport into. They must have some sort of protections against that.
Oh.
It's in the upper dark, and when you're in the underdark, this is not what he says, but now I'll just give you this something you would know. Is in the underdark, you generally can't teleport. There's just the nature of the stone or whatever that the magics of teleportation generally don't work. Not for any longer distances anyway. But it's a little bit different, and so he says something similar to that effect, and says, "Look, if you can get in there, we can't let." He knows everything. Well, he knows a lot, and we can't let these secrets get into the hands of Loth, who seems to be holding out against the power of our Lord.
Understood. You understand this will all be your failures will be reflected in my report.
Yeah.
I'll whisper to Noida, ask him if there's been any illithids spotted near the drow.
All right. Are the drow coordinating their movements with any other of the designated what was the word?
Affiliates.
There was like a bad word. Undesirables, yes. It's a drow outpost. It's more of a Loth worshippers outpost, and so there's not actually a lot of drow that we see coming and going. Their agents seem to be of all different races and ilks, but mostly of Underdark origin. Noted.
But I would expect there could be anyone you meet there would be a Loth worshipper. And it's important,
for this mission.
Yeah, it's important to recover the Master of Secrets or kill him.
Of course. My companions will need to replenish their equipment and potions, make the armor available.
Right.
Anything they ask for should be granted for this particular mission.
Okay. And this guy looks like the ultimate bureaucrat. He's more like the Castellan, and completely nondescript. Looks nothing, but starts to strike out at you that although the personalities are there, everybody looks nondescript, almost as if it's intentional that they're not ostentatious or anything like that. So they actively intend to fly under the radar, and so you wouldn't really know who the high priest from the general acolytes are.
Yeah,
but it's a bit, but it almost is a bit the inverse. So, what's his name? I'm thinking Apple. With his skivvies.
Steve Jobs,
yeah. All the underlings with their suits and ties and stuff, but he can fly on skivvies, and almost as long as you might be smart, but smartly dressed or not, but almost going more casual the more senior you are.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience, those types are the most dangerous.
And
maybe tomorrow's question could be, tomorrow, do you like my new clothes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yes or no?
Do these pants make me look fat?
Yeah.
Right. So I hear about all your troubles with. Yep. Yeah. I hear about all your troubles with Lovites. What about other religions?
What about them?
Yes, exactly. What about them?
Well, Morrow's more in ascendance here. For some reason, many of the townsfolk seem to give them some credibility, but Menoth and Thamar aren't really in ascendance here in any case. Yep.
Hello?
So yeah, I lost connection there, but I think it was just OBS. I'm not sure, or maybe Discord.
Mm-hmm.
No, we lost you for a minute there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So back on deck. This guy, you're able to rest overnight, and he suggests you prepare for something going up against Lolth followers, and expect to be in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. One more question, but so the Church of Morrow, I wanted to know if there are any worshippers still, like were they arrested or?
Oh no, they're tolerated, but just not permitted to be too ostentatious with their holy events and ceremonies and things.
All right, I'll do something like
we tolerate all religions so long as we never see any evidence of them.
All right. So open up the armory. My companions need to resupply.
All right. So if there's any particular non-magical equipment you want, anything you could probably get one of from the regular player's handbook. Like if you need a grappling hook or whatever. There's also 2 potions of healing as an emergency supplies should anyone go down, and also 1 potion of poison antidote, which you're supplied with.
I'll take that.
Yeah, might be good when we're going to fight little loft minions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking one of the potions of healing.
Okay.
Yep, go for it.
I'll take the antidote.
All right.
Antitoxin. Is that it?
Antivenom.
Yeah, antitoxin. Yep.
Is there a just a simple weapon, just a dagger or something that I can grab?
Sure.
And are we about to take a long rest or something?
Just did. We
Yep.
just
We
did.
just did.
Yeah.
Yep. Rest.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he talked about taking a rest before we go and preparing and that sort of stuff. Sorry, sir.
There's a spell I want to equip, but I can't decide which one.
I'll
to
get a
rid of.
magic dagger if you want one. Phil.
Yeah, that's fine. I just because you're going to get it anyway, Gungo, because I'm going to store a spell in it.
Cool.
Because I can store spells and stuff, so I'm going to start doing that and just I'll just top it up and give you a spell.
Do you want to do it in a magic dagger then? Doesn't matter what sort.
No, it has to be simple, right? It's that way
Okay.
it contains a spell and becomes magic, I think.
Okay. Fun. All right.
I don't know if druids or artificers have it, but it would be nice to have something like protection from poison, I think is the spell.
Let's see.
If we're preparing stuff. Or something that gives us advantage against poison.
Yeah, let me see if I've got.
I do have protection of poison. I can slot that. Second level.
Yeah, that'll help.
All right.
Okay. And so you were taken to the centre of town. There's down an alleyway, down some stairs that lead down into the sewers, where there's drains that lead under. These are all places that you remember well from the False Hydra experience. You go through twists and turns through these. You end up in some catacombs and go past what looks like a little chapel, and there's rows of pews and very much like a little church, well underground, as if it's these guys are all well out in the open. They've got that black bastion up on the hill, but maybe at some point they were underground and needed to practice their religion in secret. And at the head of the dais, where there's a raised platform, where where whoever's giving the ceremonies would talk, at the back there's this huge hand with the same symbol, with the two fingers up in forming a bit of a diamond shape, with an eye in the middle.
All right.
And it's one left hand and an eye.
Right. Do you get instructions how to get to the problem area?
Yes, they're actually there's a couple of followers taking you there by their secret ways, and they open a few secret doors, and then they open a place that's sort of like a dimension door type thing. So you can touch it, and then you go bamf, and you appear somewhere else.
All right.
And you do that, then go through some more tunnels, do it again, and then do it a third time. And so you've had to do a little bit of Misty Step type of thing, or dimension door, and you've also had to do a little bit of tunnel crawling, dungeon crawling. Eventually, you come to an area where they say just down this section of passage is the entrance to their way station. Agents of Lulz will come here to either rest, take a long rest, recuperate, prepare for other incursions. We think that this is probably where they strike out at us from, or they might have others of these. And it's also from here that they would probably reconnect with their larger communities in the Underdark.
All right. Dismissed.
Yep. And they sort of slink off into the shadows.
I'll cast light from my ring of shooting stars.
Okay, I'll just jump
For
into your
whoever needs
token
it.
there. Yep.
I've had that ever bright lantern for a while, but
Okay.
I'm just going to switch to the ring.
Now,
it gives a. Go ahead.
Yeah, what size? I was just going to say, what size? What dimension?
It's a 20-foot radius, and then another 20 of dim light. And I'll cast it on my a bracelet that I'm wearing.
Okay.
It's a Wagon bracelet. So
all right. So the Swagan bracelet now glows, and you are in this 10-foot wide passage with double doors beyond, and it's now lit up.
Great. All right.
I think I did my leading for today. Gago, go ahead.
Gago, listen at the doors.
Okay. Yeah, do a perception for me, Gungo. How'd you go?
Did that roll? No. Try again. Doesn't look like it's working all of a sudden. Try again. There we go. 6.
Okay, can't hear anything beyond them.
All right, go and go and see if you can push them open.
Okay. It appears as if they're locked. They won't push open just easily.
All right. You want to try sleight of hand, Felwyn?
Yeah, let's give this a go.
Okay.
I can help.
Give me guidance. +2, so that's 16.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
with a
plus
4.
It'd be an advantage. Yeah. Plus advantage as well because I'm helping.
Oh, okay. That's what I Let me just do one more. See if we do better.
Ooh.
Oh, why are you popping up with that now? Oh, because I clicked the wrong one. No, we'll use that first one.
Okay. You managed to unlock
So,
it.
so it's 16, 19, yeah.
Creek, and it opens up. And it opens up to a room where a large cavern. This all looks like natural cave, but there's the double doors directly opposite you. Elric's light fills the room, and you can see there's signs of significant battle throughout the room. Lots of debris. The room from where you are now, you can't see further north and south. Alede and Morwen say they'll cover you 4 from these doors.
That's comforting.
All right.
All right. Gungo with his shield and spear will take its step into the room.
Okay.
Elric
Okay,
will
but
Oh,
barrel on ahead. Yeah. Elric does his thing.
Okay, you can see a glow from the north of red.
Oh.
It looks like there's a small passageway to the south of where you are.
Ooh.
But there's a much larger
Check
one.
that out first, Gungo.
There's a larger one with a glow to the north.
I think the glow is probably where we want to go, but maybe we should check out the small passage first, Gungo.
I think we check out the glow first.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I've
When
overruled.
in dark, always follow a glowing thing at the end of the dark tunnel.
Yes.
Well,
Engineering 101.
we're here for a reason, so
Yes.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
So I'm gonna pop up
Okay, so Felwyn,
around
you head up.
and look.
Okay.
What is this glowing thing that I'm
Right.
looking at?
You can see many skeletons, bones, broken wagons and crates and things here. You can see you can see a skeleton sort of sitting against the wall opposite, right next to 2 doors. And there look to be 2 very large, fist-sized rubies.
Right.
Mold-covered wagons and
Yeah.
skeletal swords, rusty armor.
Any magic coming off of those? I've got detect magic going.
Well, the rubies seem to have a bit of a glow going.
I want to detect traps too.
Okay.
I want to look for traps.
Do you remember that last time we took rubies?
Yeah.
Looking for traps.
Exactly. That's why I'm. So the magic. You said that the rubies do have some magic coming off of them.
Yes. And
Hey,
detect.
Gungo, don't touch these.
Oh, why not everything turned out okay last time?
At least you didn't. There's not a statue for you to carve these out of.
Yeah, well.
So, Felwyn, how are you detecting traps? Is it the find traps spell?
Can I investigate?
Investigate, yeah.
No,
Sure.
I don't have. Just I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
I don't have anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's so close to a 20. 18.
Right. Okay, so you think that these rubies, as you sort of investigate them, not touching them or anything, but as you sort of reach your hand out or just have a look, the hair on the back of your hand just stands up on end, and you think they're somehow energized.
In a good way or a bad way? Like,
No, probably they're charged with electricity, you think.
I'm not sure if these are safe to pick up.
Well,
Can you cast maybe investigate or identify?
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's actually.
I am detecting magic off of them.
Yeah.
Where are you, spell?
So what's the
There you go.
spell you're going to do? Identify.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I gotta touch it.
You do.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
because I got my gauntlets on. I'm gonna.
All right. You reach down to touch it, and this zap of electricity shoots into your gauntlet and into your hand, and you sort of. You can do a dexterity.
My hair goes.
Yeah, you can do a dexterity throw to try and avoid some of that. Try and let go before too much of the charge goes into you. But
10, and I'll do a flash of genius too
Okay.
because of like I'll come up with an awesome idea.
okay, let go.
No, I didn't mean to roll that. It's just a +5. Sorry.
Okay. So it's a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to do this enormous. You've just stuck your hand into a socket with no circuit breaker, and it does 52 electricity damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey, but do I identify it in the meantime?
So you don't identify whether it's a magic item or whatnot. You identify that it's highly charged with electricity, obviously. You also, because you touched it, it didn't actually move. You think it's actually glued to the floor or affixed to the floor somehow.
Used.
Sorry, Felwyn.
I got like little bits of smoke coming out from inside my armor.
52, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
I popped the helm up. I'm just like, whew, that was a doozy.
Yeah,
Did you
I'm
just
gonna try
touch one of them or both of them?
one.
Just one of them.
Oof.
I think they're the same.
It's still glowing, however.
Gungo's just going
Could
to
I-
pick up something off of the ground, like a
Mhm.
bone, and just throw it at it.
Okay.
Like just not throw it at it, just like go over
Nearby.
to it and just throw it up and then stand back. And so
From where
he'll
you
just touch it.
from where you are, Gungo, like 20 feet away.
Oh, he'll be 5 feet away from it. So you say stand back to these other guys. Come on, hop back out the way, and he'll just like from there just toss it. He'll get something. What he'll do is he'll get something and try and toss it to like land on the two arms.
Yeah. Okay.
and touch the gems.
You get to about 5 feet away and reach out, and as you do, this jolt of electricity shoots towards your extended arm. And you need to do a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Can't get advantage on this. Or did that go?
Yikes.
How come that didn't come through?
How did you go? 12.
You got advantage, don't you?
Yeah, I think it didn't roll at advantage. Okay, let me just do it again.
You could just do 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, failed.
Okay, that does 52 electrical damage.
Oh,
Okay,
I smell
so
beef.
I'm luckily resistant to that.
Can I? Well,
That's
I don't know.
lightning damage, right?
Yeah, lightning.
You want me to try to dispel that?
I think whatever wolf they have might be connected to that. So,
It's clearly a trap of some sort, but I mean, do we need
So
to
this-
get around this? Do we need to pick these things up, or should we just let it be?
Maybe we should just let it be.
yeah, maybe somewhere down the line there's something that requires those stones to operate, some machinery. Till we find that, I don't think we should move this. The question is:
Remember where they are.
Is the skeleton holding those rubies, or?
No, they're just next to the skeletons as if it's rolled out of their hands. There's actually 2 skeletons and 2 rubies in that same square where you can see. Felwyn has now stepped back so that she's more than 5 feet away from those 2 double doors and the skeleton with the 2 rubies.
So we have to pass within 5 feet of them to go through those doors.
That's right.
So we can't get past right now.
Has anyone got any mage handy spells or anything like that they can try and pick up?
Unfortunately, I don't.
No.
As anyone can raise a wall of something that's physical.
Yes, I could do that. I was going to say I can stone shape, and perhaps
Could you
encapsulate these things.
Yeah, something like that.
In stone.
Yeah.
But I was going to try to dispel them first, so we could pick, and see if that does anything.
That's your call, man.
So if we need to get past these doors, I'm going to try to dispel those the stones.
Okay. So what are you going to do? Was that a dispel magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it says one creature, one object, so there's 2 of them.
Yes, there are.
I have to cast it twice.
We'll see if it works on one.
Let's see if it works on one first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the one closest to the door, I'll focus on, and I'll try to dispel it.
Okay. Can you?
And I also have dispel magic.
Okay.
Good.
Roll your dispel and roll your intelligence. What is it? Check with your, I think with your spellcasting bonus to see what level of spell you would have dispelled.
10 plus the spell level. So okay, let's see. I need to roll an ability check. What's my spellcasting ability? It's plus 10. So
which would be wisdom for you.
Yeah. So let's see. Which one of these? The modifier is that?
The modifier is just
just
your wisdom, not with your proficiency
so
or anything.
+4 or something, +5.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you.
It's whatever your wisdom is the plus for that, because that's your spellcasting ability. So it's that modifier, not the spell attack modifier or whatever, which includes
so it's
proficiency.
+5.
Yeah. Okay. So you roll your d20 and add 5. So
13.
13, and so it would dispel a 3rd level spell, I think. Because
it'll
it's 10
dispel
plus
a 3rd
the spell
level.
Okay. All right, you cast it, and then the light goes out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
That's one.
That's one of them. You want to give it a crack, Felwyn? Or?
Yeah, I'll look at the other one and then I'll cast. Where are you?
I mean, is that
This-
something? Is dispel magic something I can cast as a ritual?
No,
Nope.
It
No,
would take like an hour, right? I don't.
no.
no, it doesn't have an eye next to it.
Okay, so Felwyn, you cast it. You need to roll your D10 plus your intelligence modifier.
D20 plus your.
D20, yep. Dun, dun, dun.
+5.
Okay.
22.
The other one goes out
Nice.
as
All right.
Elric will take one for the team and try to pick one up.
well. Okay.
Since the other
Right, let me do it.
go and
Let me do it because I'm resistant to lightning. So if it hurts me, it won't be so bad.
well, you already hurt yourself. So
I'm not that hurt.
okay.
All right. So
Gungo?
Gungo walks
Gungo
over. You go to pick it up, and it doesn't come off the floor.
Oh.
But you don't get zapped.
Just try and can he try and rip it off the floor?
Yeah, go do an athletics for me. Definitely.
Gungo's like trying to pick up that dollar bill or that coin that's stuck glued to the ground.
Yeah, some swine glued it on there. And they're filming you from a distance.
Ah, net one.
Oh,
Okay.
I got you
Gungo's
to
just-
+16 and you got that one.
my God. That's not gonna.
You're not wor-
That's not gonna
That's
come up.
hilarious, Gungo.
You should have said
Oh, hit my
17.
finger.
Anything, you know. You can still. Yeah, you're not completely pooped though. You could try the other one.
Try the other one.
Okay.
24.
All right. So that one you managed to twist and it cracks the glue or whatever it is that's attaching this thing, and you've got now this ruby.
All right. There you go.
Who goes around gluing gems to the floor?
Could, since we're not in initiative,
Mm.
can I grab my jeweler's kit
Mm.
Ooh.
and use my intelligence and try and work a way of removing the ruby from the
Oh
floor?
yeah. You get out your acetone and your little wire brush.
Yeah, I'm going to start I'm a tinker. I'm going to start tinkering away and see if I can't free it up.
Okay.
Felwyn pulls out the goggles and the
Yeah.
what do they call that little
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going at it. The little magnifying glass in the front, and I'm going at it.
I forgot what that's called.
So you're doing.
So what would you want me to
yeah.
roll for that?
Just the Tinker's Tools check is fine.
Okay. How do I actually roll the Tinker's Tools?
It's intelligence plus
yeah.
proficiency.
It's called a loop. That's what.
Oh, intelligence roll plus proficiency?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me make my... I'll just hit that one, I guess. Oh, damn, I rolled a 2.
Uh-oh.
This one's really stuck.
No, your little wire brush is not going to cut it.
No, not even with a flash of genius could I do anything with that one.
No.
No, that's bad.
Gunko,
Ugh.
while you're standing there, though, you can also hear some sort of muttering on the other side of this door. It's rhythmic. Over and
Usually
over.
something
The
is
same words.
I
are
have
being
comprehend
said.
languages.
It's magic words.
I've touched one of the runes on my robe, and
I-
it's I can hear what they're saying.
Okay. Is that clairaudience or something, or what's that?
It's comprehend language.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you can comprehend. So what is it? Is that gonna? What languages? Do you want to paste that in the chat for me?
As long as it's like any written language or no, let's see. For duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Okay.
As long as it's not coded, I can hear it.
Okay. So it's magic words, and it's basically over and over, saying you serve me. You serve me, and basically stay where you are. It's containing words.
Can I roll an Arcana to see if I recognize the spell? or at least the type of
Uh,
magic they're doing?
yeah, sure.
Like I could tell that that's a conjuration. Oh, that one. Never mind.
No.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah.
So many nut was today.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, let's go.
abracadabra, Cruxio,
Alakazam.
a la peanut butter sandwiches.
I was gonna surmise that there may be conjuring something, but I don't know. They could be just talking to a friend that they have in a cage.
Yeah. You do know that it is a spell type effect, so it's magic words rather than a spoken language.
Okay, I get that from comprehend languages. Okay.
Yeah, you'll know that someone's saying open sesame, blah blah blah. Magic words.
Right. So there are mages on the other side of this door. Prepare yourselves.
Shall we spoil the party?
Oh, hold on a
Sounds-
second. I'll cast bless on everybody but me.
So Felwyn's down 52 hit points, right? Gungo 21, 26.
No, well, I had all
Do
those
we still have our
temporary
temporary hit points, or did they go
Nope.
away after the long rest?
Basically, I would have done it again after the long rest.
Yeah.
16, you
points.
said?
So I'm at 10 hit points down, so I'm okay.
Okay. Just to top up Felwyn then, because you're the frontliner. I'll do life transference.
Okay.
Third level.
Okay.
There we go.
And Felwyn, Gungo, and Noida all have bless.
All right.
Okay, Felwyn, you get regain 48 hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I take 24 damage. There we go.
So a bit of healing goes off. A lot of healing goes off, or at least life transference. Bless is now running. Do you want to put a dot on yourselves for whatever color you? What color dot do we use for bless, Ulrich?
Actually, yellow, I think.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was good.
Yeah,
Put the yellow one. And
on this necklace of prayer beads, do those the beads lose their magic, but they come back next? Okay, yeah, next.
yeah,
on.
it's
Okay,
next day.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Gungo opening the door. Or Felwyn.
Yep, once everyone's ready, he'll open the door.
Okay. Okay, I'm just opening those doors for you. That should show on your screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see a triangular shaped cave with what's likely what do you call it? Passageways going further east and further south. There's this enormous pentagram in the middle with a circle on the outside of it.
Does anybody see us yet?
There's stubby unlit candles placed at each of the 5 points, and the light from Elric's light spell spills into the room because it's otherwise completely dark. So was the other room that you're in as well, was completely dark. Felwyn, you can just see a hooded figure hunched over at the edge of this ring. Muttering some sort of profane phrases. And there seems to be some sort of misty coalescing being in the middle, hovering in the air above this pentagram. Barely visible, but it's large and it has 4 arms, 2 large ones and 2 small ones. And it seems to be just hovering there.
Okay, we're not in initiative yet. They're not doing anything.
I'll get everyone to hang on. I'll just I'll clear the initiative here,
Yeah, not another Heartalog, please.
and I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
That
I'm having nightmares
was
from that.
bad last time. Ugh. My initiatives always suck.
Oh, it didn't come through. I had my token selected, it still didn't. Do it.
Yeah, all of you are not showing up.
Let me try to do it and roll. Oh, I have to.
I guess that function is still reserved for the regular roll 20.
Yeah,
Does it
yeah.
work for me?
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, it didn't.
Hmm.
I was definitely selected.
I'll just change it back to my first roll.
Yeah, if it's
So
just
if you could,
if it's simply not working, just add it in.
Yeah.
And do you need me to add you?
yeah, I need to add me. I can
Okay.
change it once you add me, but
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So it
Felwyn,
Yeah.
looks like you have to roll actually in roll 20 for beyond 20 to work, I guess.
Yeah. Didn't click in roll 20. Yeah, mine's the same. Can you add me as well, please?
okay. Gungo coming right up. Add turn. There you are.
The thing of the pentagram. Guess we don't know what it is yet.
All right. So we've got Gungo. We've got the hooded figure, Elric, Felwyn, Noida, and then I'm going to roll initiative for the thing in the pentagram.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, Gungo, you're first to launch into action. Doors open. You can.
So nothing's. Yeah, these things haven't reacted to us at all in any way yet, have they?
The thing in mist is aware of you. It's clearly shifted its attention towards you.
Okay. Well, I guess Gungo will. I can't see anything on the map yet. Is there
No.
tokens or anything?
So you take a step into the room.
Yep. Another step there.
Have you got dark vision?
Okay.
Oh,
Haven't
he's
got
got a
dark-
nose ring though.
I do have my nose ring.
Now, how's that? I'll just make sure I switch your
on?
nose ring on. What's your? Oh yeah, it's already on. 10 foot low light, 10 foot bright light.
Yep. So I can see Stonecutter down there.
Yes.
Oops. So that's 15.
And Grottinel
20.
sees your nose lit up, come walking in, and is fumbling
And-
for something in their pockets.
Gungo will. Does it, and when you say fumbling, like a weapon or something, or spell components or something,
Maybe,
maybe,
yeah.
or
Pockets, yeah.
can't tell. Okay. Gungo will just keep walking in there.
Yep.
And he'll just grab a hold of this. And we can't see anything in the pentagram yet, can we? Gungo's just going to grab him.
Okay. All right. It's a
Like, he'll take the attack action.
grapple.
And one of
Athletics.
the. Yep. So 31.
Okay, you grab him. Got him.
All
Got him
right.
by-
So
got him by the
he's
belt.
moved. How many has he moved? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So he'll then just drag him back here. With him. And just give him. He can take him. He'll take him 5 more just to there, and then he'll just headbutt him with the second attack.
Okay. All right, and do the headbutt.
Yeah. 27.
Okay.
Dude,
Boom. 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Yep. And bonus action, I guess he'll rage.
Okay.
So this guy have to make a dexterity. Probably should have done it first. You have to make a dexterity saving throw. with
Which he fails.
Okay, so he'll take an extra. Let's do this. 3 lightning damage as well.
Okay.
And Gungo will just say, "I found something."
Okay, this guy's eyes cross for a minute and he goes, "Whoa," and then the mist sort of coalesces into a physical being. And he turns to you and says, "What have you done? What have you done?" And looks over his shoulder.
I don't know.
As this muscular winged thing appears. It's got a sort of
What have you done?
dog-like head, otherwise sort of humanoid, big bat wings.
Oh, Oh, that guy's ripped. Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that you, Gunko?
Gungo's all done, yes.
Okay. Let's see. So Grottinell's been been headbutted, lightning sparkled, and has movement 0 because you're currently got her by the
he's grappled.
belt. Yep. Okay. All right. In that case, she cast a spell, and from her hand, a cone of cold is going to shoot out.
Conjure spell?
Oh, okay. At what level? I shouldn't have said cold of cold.
A
Random spell.
A random spell, yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
good.
but what I'll do before you tell me is I'm going to look and decide. Well, no, then I know you're going to counterspell it. So don't worry about it. I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
How about this? Can I roll Arcana to guess which level spell it is?
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. You can just decide.
Okay. I actually don't remember what Cone of Cold was.
That's all right. Even better.
Yeah. I'm going to play it second. I'll do third.
Third level spell. Okay, so roll to see what level spell you would cancel if you could.
Yep. Come on. Oh, that's not good. H. So.
It's not going to cancel it. In which
Yeah.
case,
Three or lower automatically gets cancelled. Anything higher than that, I fail.
Yes. Okay. So this goes off, and it's going to hit everyone. Everyone needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Blessed people have plus D4.
Yeah, plus D4.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
20.
Reaction.
That's a reaction.
Yep.
Yeah.
No worries.
But what's the save? Constitution.
Yes.
Okay.
I got
7.
24 total.
Okay, so 24 for Noida. Elric, what did you get?
I got a 17.
17. Felwyn?
Ellen got a 12 plus 2, 14.
14. And Gungo?
No, 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
23 plus I didn't roll the D4.
Yeah.
But I don't think it matters.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to do 39 damage or 20, so everyone is going to take 20 damage of cold.
Okay.
Okay.
When I cast Absorb Elements, it says it lessens the effect. So does that? I give resistance on it again. Does that stack?
Yes, it does. Does it give you resistance or half damage?
It's one.
Resistance.
Resistance is still save for half is fine. So if you got resistance, it's half or quarter, so you'll take 10.
Okay. And then I have resistance on cold the next turn as well, and I can actually deal some
No, it's
cold
only
damage.
the resistance is only for the instance of the damage, but then you can deal the damage when you hit with a melee attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone
so
takes. I think everyone saved from memory, even Felwyn with
we all
12.
saved.
Yep. So 20 or 10 for Elric.
I wonder why it's not.
And Grottinell is going to.
Oh no, it's 99. That's right. Took away from the temporary hit points. Cool.
Yep. Eric, you're concentrating on Bless.
That's it.
Cool.
Eric, you took damage and you're concentrating on Bless.
Yeah. See if your con's busted for the bless. And then we move to Elric.
Oh,
We need a con save for you, Elric. And then it's your turn. How'd you go? Oh. Can you hear me yet? No. Have you got me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, there we are. Yay.
So this is the downside of this. It must be a Discord thing rather than OBS because you're losing me. But we're back in business. So I was going to say, Elric, how did you go with your Constitution check? So
Oh, I passed 21.
Okay.
Yeah, saved.
And so you're still concentrating, and it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to Thorn Whip him, and while he's in Gungo's hands, so I won't be pulling him out of the hands, but I am just going to slap him, and I'm going to throw some cold damage at the end of that.
Sure. Okay.
If it hits.
Yep.
Oh, that one.
Ah.
Oof.
No.
Okay.
So that's misses. And I don't have a bonus action to use right now, but movement, I'm going to run towards the circle. Can I get past him? Obviously, he's restrained.
You can move past him. If you move further than that, he'll still be able to do a. If you move out of his melee range, he'll be able to do a.
Magical.
A attack of opportunity.
Okay.
He's grappled. He's not restrained.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, so I'm still gonna move past him towards the circle and stay with her. So, can she do a like a spell cast? Or she can still?
No, it's trivial. It's trivial.
Okay.
But I'm trying it now. 1 minute. Here it comes. There's flowers at you. What's your armor class, Elric?
19.
No, it misses. Okay, so you run past. Felwyn, it's you. What do you want to do?
Oh, what does Felwyn want to do? Oh, so many options. Well, Felwyn's going to come up next to Gungo and give him some assistance.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm going to look at her and I'm like, oh, I say. So I'm going to actually just cast Fire Shield on myself.
Okay. Protecting against cold. Vision?
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to cast it.
That's
I
all
didn't want to like
That's
do
all
that.
Well,
Just display it so you can see it. There we go. That's what I needed.
That's it.
So for 10 minutes I've got a little flaming shield all around me.
Nice.
And
Okay.
the fire protects against cold spells.
Okay. Any bonus action or additional movement? You want
Bonus action, I am going to give myself my temporary hit points.
to do? Okay.
Because my last slot would just, that's 13. My last slot would just
Yes.
used up by that. Yep.
All right. Noida.
I'll step in to get a better look. What's happening inside? Can I use my action to try to discern the pentagram is holding the Gurgil, like that thing we saw with the elementals in the sunken city?
You can, but it would need an action.
Yeah, I will use my whole action.
Arcana? Yeah.
So, Arcana, did you say?
Arcana, yeah.
Yeah, second. There we go. Ooh, 11.
Okay. You're not too sure.
Alright.
You do know
So-
that whatever concentrate that the little summoning wizard lost concentration.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, not. It's only just sort of cursory knowledge you've got.
Okay. No, that's safe interest. I'll use 2 sorcery points to quicken spell. And so, as a bonus action to quicken spell, Mass Cure Wounds. That's everyone in the party within 60 feet that I can see, which should be everyone.
Okay.
So, Mass Cure Wounds, here we go. That's 7 for 1. And then, if I was spend extra 1 sorcery point with my Divine Soul thing to reroll that 1
Okay.
for healing, so.
I'm back up to full anyway.
It's another one. Never mind. So it's 16 hit points to everyone.
Nice.
That doesn't apply to temporary hit points, right?
No, that's regular.
Okay. I wasn't.
Regular healing.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony, can I actually I can move one square over away from Gungo?
Sure.
I just wanted to be here. Sorry. Keep going.
Okay. And that's me.
Okay, that's Noida. I'll move you down. Okay, the thing in the pentagram. You learn that it is unhinged as it steps towards you, Elric. In fact, it doesn't step towards... Let's go. It doesn't step towards you. It reaches out with one of its huge arms and tries to crush you with these two giant pincers it's got.
Okay.
So let's go. And it attacks. Hits armor class 21.
That hits.
Doing 14 damage. And pulls you
Okay.
in next to it.
Do I need to make a deck save?
No, it
Or
just
does it
grabs you.
automatically hit?
It just no, it hits, but and then you're grappled and it pulls you in. You're just it's like a crab type claw or a scorpion or something, and it pulls
Okay.
you in, and then it tries to use the other nipper and just snip at the neck, and tries to use the second pincer, missing. Or scratching against your armor, not quite getting there. But now that it's got you in close, the two arms can attack, and they've got claws. Let's see. Fist goes, hitting armor class 24 and doing 6 bludgeoning damage, and hitting armor class 15, which is I presume a miss.
Yeah, okay. So I'll scream, Gungo, help!
Yep.
Noida, banish it! Yeah, I don't know if
I
you've
can't!
Okay.
No.
All right, and then we go up to the top of the turn, and you can hear some voices, some running sounds. Seven.
Oh.
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a character comes around the corner. Dressed in adventuring robes of some sort, points a wand at you, Felwyn,
Okay.
and this little and a spell goes off. I won't say what it is in case anyone wants to counterspell it.
I didn't see any other tokens. So
Yeah, he can't see it.
No, it's probably only you, Felwyn.
Yep. Hey, hit me up with it, Anthony. What are you doing to me?
Okay, so no counterspell goes off.
No, I need to roll my Constitution save.
And
But-
a fireball fills the area where you all are. The mage is in it. Elric, you're in it, and the demon is not. But this mage is going to get absolutely toasted by his buddy mage.
right.
I forgot how much damage he dealt me, but I rolled a 13 con save to see if Bless was still up.
Oh yeah, there was like 3 attacks, so you need to roll 3 saves yet.
Okay.
You can do it. No,
I
you
think-
can't.
Not with a
Oh
9.
no, he failed once.
Yeah. I think Bless is down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I lost
So
concentration.
okay. So dexterity saving throws for Fireball.
Yes, please.
15.
Yikes. I'm going to use Absorb Elements again.
Okay, that's your reaction for this round.
Yeah. Because I take full damage.
Actually, it does 14 pass, because otherwise I'm going to do the same.
No, yeah, 14 passes.
Okay.
All right.
So, how much was a pass? Sorry, how much damage?
A pass is 15 damage. Otherwise,
Thank you.
Otherwise, 31.
Right, 31
15.
it is damage. But then I went ahead and cast Absorb Elements, so I have resistance to fire. For the
Okay,
damage.
so
And
let's go 31, 15, 8.
So I'll take the 15.
Okay.
Well, I didn't make the save, so I'll take the 15.
I'm natural resistance, so 15.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry, what was the DC? I missed that part.
No, sorry.
14.
Save and resistance, so 8.
And
So 15 saves, right? So
Yep.
save for half and then
Ooh.
resistance for half, so 8.
I got
Nice.
5. I've got 5 fire damage to
Okay.
deal next round.
To deal in the round, yep. Grottanel Stonecutter passes the save, but still now is on last legs. And we move down, so that was... And you can hear many more sounds or voices coming. Gunko, what do you want to do?
Okay, Gunga's going to say, guys, let's pull back. Get him in a
Easy.
bottleneck here. And
Easy for you to say.
You can get out of there, can't you? Oops.
All right, that's all right. That's what
So
you
he's
say,
going
so that's
to pull
fine.
back.
Mhm.
Yep, pull back here with holding Grotnell still, dragging Grotnell with us.
Oh, yeah, right.
And just going to take the attack action again. Just going to shove Grotnell on the ground.
Yep.
With a opposed athletics versus 27 versus
Okay.
athletics acrobatics.
Shove, prone.
Yeah. And then he's got his spear in his hand still, so he'll just slam her with that.
Okay. I don't know why I'm bothering putting tokens on it then.
Oh, you never know, Mike.
Advantage to hit, prone.
So it didn't roll advantage, so I just roll it again. So yeah, 29 to hit, so to do. It's not adding all the stuff. Yeah, okay. So I just do another. It'll do. What's that? 8 plus. So he's gonna throw his spear
Okay.
because he can do it in range. So it'll do another 8, so 16, 18 damage because he's raging as well.
All right.
Oh no,
Well,
it's just 16 damage. Right.
that'll staple Grottanel to the ground. The spellcaster
All right.
dies.
All right, and he'll just take another step back, pull out Temerity as his free action, and that'll be the end of his round.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, he'll hide as a bonus action because why not?
Oh, yeah, because you've got one. Cunning action.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll just pull back to here and hide.
Okay. Roll Thalani. Where are you? Oh, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you see this, what looks like a Neanderthal or caveman type character, really shaggy with a stone club, spiked bone club. Rush into the room. Moving as fast as it can, but otherwise that's it. And another one comes rushing up as well. Okay. And then you hear two great wings. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this wing, like the angel that you saw before, the warrior woman in armor, but this one's got bat wings. Terrible sword and and is like run into the room. Sort of you hear some flapping and then landing running feet and then and then she sort of launches off the ground and the wings sort of beat once or twice, shooting her off even faster. And she's got a long sword at her hip, and pulls an arrow out in mid-flight and fires it over the top of Rolthalani and over to you, Felwyn. Okay, Fenitha shoots a longbow. I believe missing you. It does. She quickly draws another arrow and shoots again. Hitting armor class 15, Felwyn.
How much?
15.
No.
Misses.
No.
You're a lot tougher than that.
I'm a lot tougher than that.
She shoots draws a third arrow and shoots it at you, hitting armor class 24 this time.
24 hits.
Doing 36 damage.
36.
36.
Okay.
And this is a poisoned infernal arrow, abyssal arrow, and you need to do a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
15.
Nice. You feel that it was a poison effect.
Okay.
Elric, you've just seen another demon, 2 Grimlocks, and a mage run into the room. You're held.
And my grapple, is it take an action to try to escape the hold? Or?
Yeah. So it's an action to try and free yourself from a grapple, and it's sort of like an attack, but you can either use athletics or acrobatics to slither out or muscle out.
Not really good at either. But then I wouldn't be able to make an attack, right?
No action.
Okay. I'm going to instead take an action to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And let's see. Yeah, I get at least 4 of them.
Okay. Is that a ray, is it?
Yeah. It's a 5 foot wide, 60 foot long line.
Great. Okay, you'll get all 4. No problem.
And they need to make con saves, DC 18.
Okay. Con. Let's see. First, the Grimlock. Why is it not running? I'll just roll some d20s out here. Okay, the Grimlock passes. So what's the damage? Is it save or half? Or
It's save or half, yeah. Let me roll the damage.
Yeah, do the damage and then I can do it as we go.
25 radiant.
Okay.
Or half.
So Charlotte, radiant, boom, dead. Straight out.
Ooh.
Bromtok also fails. Takes a massive amount of damage.
Anybody who fails is also blinded.
Nice.
Mhm.
Fernitha.
None of these are undead, right?
No.
Okay. Have disadvantage.
Fernitha passes. And so takes... what is it? 25? Okay.
Yeah, 13. Or 12, whichever way you
Yeah.
round.
And I will adjust that so that you can see health now. So you can see how much 13 is going to do. And this massive demon in the front here seems magic resistant. It just means advantage on the spell saves. Oh, but fails. Radiant?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, takes the full damage. What was that, 25?
25.
And are you seeing health bar on here?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Just not for Bromtok and Roldani.
Okay. Bromtok. I'll just do the demons first. Minus 25. And I'll fix up Bromtok's on about half. Pretty bad. Okay, and I'll adjust those as we go. So I think that's you, Elric, done.
Yeah,
unless
a
you've got
bonus
something
action, I'm
else.
going to try to use Hidden Step. I know I'm being held, but it's going to at least make me look invisible, so it might confuse them.
Yep, okay. You cast it, and Rolthani, when you go invisible, sort of looks around briefly, and then sort of sniffs the air and closes their eyes, and then looks around and looks in your direction, not directly at you, but you can probably tell that you're there through some sort of scent tracking, but the demon is looking straight at you.
Okay.
And they've often they might have some more powerful demons might have some sort of way to see things truly as they are. And
All right, that's how it works.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Felwyn.
Felwyn is going to come up sort of... Oh, I want to sort of stand in that square in between there, but I can't. Sort of that one. Because I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt, and I want to do it so I hit all 4 of them along.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll only get 3 because Rolthani's off to one side.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go right next to him. I kind of want to stand in the squares, like in between. But it's Roll20 won't let me.
Well, even if you go in between, then some will be half in, half out, and I'd roll whether they're in or out because you'd be split.
Okay, so I'll just do these 3.
Okay.
I'll go straight along here.
Okay.
And I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay. Dexterity, I believe.
Yeah, I'm 26.
Okay, I'll roll along them all. 4, 4, 6, and I'll roll 2 more.
My save DC is 18.
18. Okay, so the Glabrazoo up front is going to pass. So what did you say? 26 or 13 or 7? You can tell the Glabrazoo is probably resistant to lightning and also saved, so it would have taken a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Fernitha failed the save, but also is resistant to lightning. Poor old Bromtok passed, so would take 13 damage. But being a mage is not looking good.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to give myself my temporary hit points
Okay.
back for now.
Okay. And then
And that should be
Noida?
2.
I'll step in just a little bit to see better. Okay, that's the winged one?
Sorry?
Is that the winged one?
Winged one,
With
yes.
the arrows?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Are still caught in there. Alright. I don't know how to banish, but I think I have a second next best thing. And I will is it heightened? Empowered was the heightened spell, yes. Our heightened spell disintegrate on the demon guy in the circle.
Ooh,
So
nice.
he's got disadvantage on the save, so I think that will be flat roll.
Okay. And what is it?
Yeah.
A con?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. I'm just rolling the flat d20 then. 2.
Yeah, nice.
That's not
Plus?
that's not sounding good.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to fail the saving throw.
Mhm.
Where is he? There he is, little fella. He's going to fail the saving throw. What's the type of damage from disintegrate?
Force, I think.
Yeah.
Let me check. Force damage, yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll your damage.
Oh, we lost Anthony again.
Okay, that's 74.
You can still keep rolling it. Nice one.
Wow.
Yes.
On
Okay. Am I back yet? No.
Yep.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we can hear. Yep.
Okay, 74, full damage, bam, as this flesh just vanishes off this demon. Somehow it's surviving it. It's got half of its torso missing. God knows.
Mhm.
All
right.
Anything else, Noda?
I'll bonus action quicken spell. He might be. I wouldn't know that. I'll quicken spell. Firebolt to hit him right in the hole I just curved with the force
Very good.
damage. Yeah. 24 to hit.
24 hit. Hits.
Yep. And that will be extra 6 fire damage.
All right. He is resistant, but takes some. He's not immune to fire, which many
All right.
many demons might be. Maybe there's more devils. Okay.
And for my movement, I'll step over the corner. And that's it.
Okay.
And maybe I'll update angle. He's still got Eric.
What happens if you grapple someone and then get banished to the abyss?
Just drop him.
Yeah. I suppose.
Because it would only be, yeah.
We'll go
only
with
them.
that. We'll go with that.
I think it's everything. I think it's technically everything they're carrying.
Yeah.
You know, Gungo, you're right. You're right.
Someone got
Would be the
swallowed.
first time I got banished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Heading to Avernus. I can feel it.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sprinting into the room, slinking and diving and weaving around its allies, comes this pale-skinned, paled hair figure in leather armor. Has a short sword in hand. Felwyn, you can see the short sword is dripping with poison.
Mm-hmm.
So, and tries to strike you.
Okay.
Let's hang on. Just coming right up. Okay. Hits armor class 22.
No.
Oh, My God. So what is your class out of interest?
23.
Oh my God. How did that happen? What did I do?
How did that happen? Philwin's a tough little thing. She has a lot of infusions on her armor.
I blame myself. Oh, okay. I don't
Like
blame myself.
3. No, she when she hit a certain level, she got 3 extra infusions for free on her armor. So it's jacked.
And so can multiple infusions do the same thing? Like give it a +1, +1, +1?
They're on different pieces because after a certain point, your armor becomes like a helm and a thing, and that's how you. But beyond 20 doesn't allow for that, so I actually had to import separate pieces of armor into my.
Okay.
And pretend it's all one piece.
All right. No problem. Well, that is going to miss, and she's looking very surprised. She'll stab you again though.
Okay.
Natural roll coming, missing. 2 short sword attacks, and then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another figure turns around in robes, pulls out a wand, and starts casting a spell. Any counters?
I'm not there.
Yeah, okay. Alright. And she casts a spell and... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And appears over here. Boom. Some mist goes off and then reappears, and then this firebolt comes sailing out towards you, Ulrich. Missing.
Okay.
And that's back to the thing in the pentagram.
The Glabrazoo.
Glabrazoo. The Glabrazoo points at you, or gestures at you, and starts to cast a spell. Felwyn.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say what it is yet, giving you a chance to counter if that's what you want to do.
I don't have counter, but I have certain advantages on magic. So
Okay, do you have less than 150 hit points?
yes.
Okay, it says this word of power, and boom, your mind is just like punch drunk, and you are stunned.
Do.
Oof.
With a power word. It's a level 8 spell.
Yeah.
Not even a save.
Not even a save versus
Nope.
power words. You speak a word of power, overwhelming the mind of a creature you see within range, leaving it dumbfounded, stunned. So stunned, incapacitated, can't move, can speak falteringly, can talk, I don't know, like Rocky or something. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. And incapacitated. Oh, can't take actions or reactions. Okay.
No, I can't do anything.
Oh my god.
I am stunned.
Okay.
Yep.
And
So it just effectively took me out for my turn. When
Yes.
do I get to say? I don't get to save. I'm just stunned. How do I get out of that?
I think you get. I'll just check. Okay, I'll tell you. You haven't been subjected to this before, so I'll tell you when it comes up.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so who are we on to? Bromtok, the almost dead. Bromtop is going to cast a fireball. He's going to go to here and send it down into this corner here. It will get the Glabrazoo, and it also will get Felwyn and Elric. I think I've got fireball up. Can you do Elric and Felwyn? Can you do?
No.
No. You
I
don't.
don't get a saving throw. I'm stunned.
Stun.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, because it's a dexterity for fireball.
Yep. Automatically fail.
I'm right there with you. I rolled a 9. Con save, right? Or dex save, sorry.
Dex.
I rolled an 8 then.
Okay. That's going to be 26 damage for both of you.
Oof.
And the creature looks over its shoulder, like grimacing at Brontok, as if I'm going to get you after this. Okay, that's Brontok gone. Gunko. You hear like two fireballs, a cone of cold, lots of screaming and yammering.
Well, I guess we're doing it this way then.
It's all on like Donkey Kong around the corner there, Gungo.
30. Okay, gets to there. That's 30 feet of movement. To there, so that's move. Okay. How high is the roof in this?
It's pretty much as high as you
Area.
are away from the wall. So if you say it's 10 feet away from the wall, so it then goes 15, 20, so maybe about 20 feet away in the ceiling, in the centre of the room.
Okay. So, that's his movement to get to there. So I think he'll dash, and as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll come down this way. 15. He'll probably get to. Sorry, not there. There, that's 25.
Oh.
And he'll hit this Ch2
Oh,
fellow.
okay. Ch2 wasn't expecting a raging barbarian minotaur.
Nobody's ever expecting a raging.
Yeah. No one ever does.
28.
Okay, we'll call that a hit.
So it'll do. I'm not sure. It's not adding sneak. So so I won't do sneak. So it's not adding rage. So it'll be 14 damage,
Okay.
and then he'll do his second attack. 27. So that'll do 11 damage.
Okay, I should see health bar
And
there.
that's
She's pretty badly
Gungo
injured.
done.
Okay.
That's
And
him done.
that's Gungo done. There's Rolthani. Rolthani rushes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And tries to whack you with a club. You look like an appropriate foe.
Appropriate.
Missing. It's just wildly swinging. Are you reckless at the moment? No.
Nope.
Right. Okay. Yep, that's all it is. Just one big swing and a miss. Oh, Fernitha goes though, however. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she flies in and lands amongst it all, Gungo and Elric. She's looking at you, Gungo. And has this longbow in her left hand and draws this longsword. Not reckless.
No, not reckless.
Hits some class 18.
Misses.
Oh, nice. You're all too good for me. She'll strike again. Hits some class 21.
That hits.
Okay, that's going to do 7 slashing. So half to 3.
Yep.
And 16 poison.
you don't get saving that at anything?
No, it's not a saving throw. It's not a poison effect. It's just poison damage. And she'll strike you a third time, hitting on like 25, 23, 26.
Yep.
Doing 5
That hits.
damage, so 3 halved.
Yep.
And another 15 poison.
Yes. Alright, so he's going to use his uncanny dodge and half this one. So
Okay.
it'll be 3 plus 15, be 9 all up.
9 damage to that for that 9 instead of 18 for that last longsword.
Yep.
And that is her done. Elric.
Elric is going to 20-foot cube. I'm going to drop cast Erupting Earth
Oh, nice. Okay.
at 5th level. So
Oof.
everybody needs to make a dex save, and I'm rolling the damage now. 32 bludgeoning,
Wow. Okay.
and let's see, they make a dex save, and it's half.
Okay. So, where's Bromtok? Rolthani. There he is.
I'm talking misses. He's outside of it,
Oh, Rolthani.
and then that whole area becomes difficult terrain.
Okay. All right. So Rolthani is going to take 16 damage. Oh, what does that need? 18.
18.
Oh, that's probably a fail then. What did we say? Con? What was it? Dex.
Dex.
Yep. Fails and dies. Ch2. Also fails. And takes 32 and dies. Jolira.
Yes.
I'm just rolling my natural D20, the normal D20. Likely he's going to pass there.
That's 16.
I rolled a 14. Yep, so that's going to pass. So it's half damage?
Yeah, 16.
Okay. And you don't have a health bar there, so I'll just do that. And who else is in there? Oh, the 2 big demons. Fernitha has advantage on this one, so she's going to roll that. Natural 20 is going to pass, and so she's going to take 16. She takes is not resistant to it. And Mr. Glabrazu. Don't think he has the dex for it, but passes anyway. And so we'll take, what do we say, 16.
16.
Okay.
All right. Then Elric will wild shape into his archer form
Okay.
and take a bonus attack on Jalera.
Where's Jalera? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Um,
That'll be at a disadvantage because you're in melee with an enemy right now.
oh. Then I'll
Just
just take it on.
You can still do
If
it.
I still got, do I have, yeah. I mean, I'll just attack the Glabrazo then.
Okay.
Try to break myself free.
Oh,
with
to...
it. So
Okay. Slither out.
since I'm still disadvantaged either way, right?
You're not at a disadvantage to slither out. So if you want to roll a dexterity or athletics to move out, then you can. Or if you just want to shoot with an arrow, you can too, with a disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. I'll just do it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit. That hits.
Wow. My God.
I rolled a 17 and a 20. So
Okay.
I missed the nat. Missed the.
Okay.
So 17 plus. Let's see.
It hits.
So he takes 15 radiant damage.
Yeah.
And Glabra's out.
Nice. Still alive, but very badly injured. Critical.
All right, I'm still grappled.
Okay.
That was
you
my
done?
bonus action, and I have no movement, so I'm done.
Okay, Felwyn, you're right there. There's like 2 enemies within.
She's
melee of
stunned.
Oh,
I'm
you're
stunned. I can't do
okay.
anything.
Oh, stunned. I was going to tell you what's going on. Okay.
We'll fill her in when she comes back around.
Okay, fill me in once I wake up.
Yeah.
Once my helmet stops ringing, because I was just like, it's all I can hear right now.
Okay, so you spend your turn stunned, reeling, and unable to coherently think. At the end of your turn now, you try to break free of that, and you can get a saving throw at the end of your turn.
What type of saving throw?
Constitution.
Okay, so we'll
Come on.
roll that because I'm not doing anything else. Nah,
Oh,
12.
okay, so you're still stunned, still
I'm
addled.
still stunned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Noida, where are you? Just around the corner there. Don't step on
Yeah,
those rubies.
we'll move in.
Oh, yeah.
They're inactive. It's okay.
Oh, that's true.
2, 3. Okay. I'll move here.
That pentagram's a mess now. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
really,
So was that big purple thing?
that's difficult terrain. All
Oh, yeah,
all the
we're going
ground
the
is
eruption.
erupted up. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'll cast a guiding bolt at the big guy at 4th level.
Okay. Roll to hit.
20.
Oh, nice. Hits.
Right.
That's the
That'll
start.
be 20 radiant damage.
Wow. 20 radiant. Banishes him back to the abyss.
Nice.
Yes.
And drops me, right?
Yep.
All right.
Very nice.
Okay. Then I'll just use my last 5 foot of movement to move over here, and that's me.
Okay.
I'm done.
So what happens is you actually kill him. He drops to the ground and so lets go of Elric, and then slowly fades away into ooze and back to the abyss. It's not like a bamf.
Yep.
You're done?
Yeah. Is it like a whole action to recognize what kind of demon he was?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave it for later.
Yep. Okay, Jalera.
Then,
Was Felwyn, your stun was from the Glaberzo or from a Jalera?
From Jolaire, I think.
No, it was from
somebody,
it was from the Glabraso, but it's not concentration, so you're still stunned.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm just stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jalera is going to take the opportunity to just stab you while you're stunned. Twice.
no honor.
No honor. So definitely,
they are drow.
definitely no honor.
Yeah.
And she's going to hit you with advantage, I believe. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not free hit. It's just advantage to hit. So. First one comes in and misses, I believe, and the next one comes in
Yep.
and I believe also misses.
What is she rolling?
21.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Clang, clang.
And then she sort of does a bonus action and evades and then runs around the corner.
She's like, I can't hit her.
Needed the evade to get Masked Norder anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing in the pentagram should be gone. So it's Bromtok. Let's see. Now Bromtok's just going to go to here. Gesture and cast a spell. Any reaction to the spell?
Not from Felwyn.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah. I'll counterspell.
What level counter spell?
I will do it. Third one.
Third
Just
level.
the basic one.
Okay, roll to
Yeah.
see what level of spell you cancel. Because it's higher than third.
Right. Come on, big money.
Come on, come on,
That
come
should
on.
be okay. 23.
Yes.
You dispel this wizard's highest level spell, Cone of Cold.
Ha!
I'm just going to hit all three of you.
Nice.
Right. I'll be right.
Gungo.
So Gungo's going to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
He's going to walk along the wall along here
Mm-hmm.
with his slippers.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to hit Brontok
Oh. With temerity?
with temerity.
Okay.
Nat 20.
No, nice.
Crit.
We'll call Bromtok
So
dead.
what's that? Yep. And then stride back to here.
Mhm.
I guess he'll just come back to where he was before.
Yeah.
And hit Bernetha.
Okay.
Yeah, hit Bernetha. 28.
Okay, that hits.
So I'll do the sneak attack damage there as well. So that'll be 27. 31 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And 29 damage. 29 damage, sorry.
Okay.
And that's Gungo done.
Okay. Fernitha's going to go. Let's see. Get rid of the Glabrazu and remove some things. Alright, she's going to attack with a longsword. This time the bow is dropped. And she's going to swing it two-handed. Hitting armor class 26.
Ooh,
That's
on who?
against Gungo.
Yep, Gungo. Gungo,
That hits Gungo, yeah.
you're going to take... I assume you're raging still?
He is, yeah.
He is, yep. So it's going to do 9, so 5 slashing and 20 poison. So
Yep.
25,
Alright.
25 damage.
25. He'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay. Is that your reaction to do that?
Yeah, it is. No, he won't. He won't uncanny dodge that.
Okay.
He'll take that damage, 25.
Okay. She's going to stab you again with it. Missing on the second attack. And she's going to reverse it and swing again, hitting armor class 17.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. That's her turn. Is it her turn? No, she's going to... No, she'll stay where she is. That's fine. Elric, you're right there.
Okay.
And invisible, I
Elric's
think.
gonna take us. No, I'm not.
No.
It ended last turn. Actually, Elric's gonna take a step back in between Noda and Felwyn and risk the opportunity attack.
Okay. She's going to try and strike at you. Hits armor class 24.
That hits.
It's going to do 28 damage.
Okay. So Elric's gonna fire back a third level guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Hmm. 12 sure doesn't hit.
No, it misses. She's got plate
So
armor on.
close to a 20. And then he's gonna follow that up with his starry form archer attack, which is 18.
18. 18 hits.
Okay, so that's 16 radiant damage.
Okay. She takes that.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Felwyn.
I'm going to continue to move.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
19.
You see a assassin lurking in the shadows as you come around the corner.
Okay.
Applying poison to the short swords. Felwyn.
Does she see me?
Yes.
Okay.
Felwyn?
Well, I skip my turn and then I do another save.
Yes.
Con save.
Fucking red.
23.
All right, you shake it off.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, you Taylor Swifted out of there, and Noida.
All right. I saw that assassin running past, right?
Sorry?
Last time. The assassin had run past.
Yes.
I saw her running.
Yes.
Right. I'll try to rejoin Erlich.
Okay.
Do I see her?
Yes.
All right. So, I guess another guiding bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
There we go. 24.
Okay, 24 hits.
Hit.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be 23 radiance, and the next attack against her has advantage.
Oh, nice.
And that's it.
Okay. She lifts a light crossbow and shoots back at you, Noida.
Mhm.
I'm just going to roll the damage. Roll the to hit roll. Oh, a 3. Okay.
Might miss.
She gets 2 rolls. Sorry.
All right.
Advantage is what I mean. Still might hit though.
Mhm.
17. Still might miss though. that's
Would
what I
hit,
mean.
but I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Bing. And you shield her deadly poisonous light crossbow bolt.
Mhm.
Very good. That was her shot, and then she 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then cunning action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's a 30-foot move. Yeah, that's her movement right there. And she's calling
Right.
out, Matalock, we need you. Matalock is somewhere to the south. Gungo, you're engaged.
Okay. Gungo will recklessly attack
Okay.
with temerity. Nat 20. So that's 17 plus, it's all of that, isn't it? 17 plus 17, 34, 36 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Is there a sneak attack on this one? Or not?
Yeah, because it's recklessly attacking.
Reckless.
Because it's advantage. Yes, yes. Okay. How much, sorry?
Yes. Yep. 36 was it? Yeah, 36.
Okay. Boom.
Second attack. 16.
Okay, it misses.
And I'll do the bonus attack as well. 20. So that'll do 13 damage.
So the 20 would
Effective
get
hits.
through her armor, but she swings the sword around and uses a reaction herself
Okay.
to parry. I'm just
worries.
making sure. Yeah, and the parry brings her armor class high enough for that to miss.
No worries. That's Gungo done.
Ooh. Okay.
Hang on. No, hang on. No, you know what? He's going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to move out of melee with her,
Mm-hmm.
so she can have a reaction attack.
And refresh strike. Yep.
Oh no, she already did it. She already did it against Elric though, didn't she?
Yes.
Yep. She's used it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have it.
You're right.
So
Top of the round. Yeah, that's true.
yep, and move up to here. There. And that's him
Okay.
done.
All right. Now, Felwyn, you're conscious?
Mm-hmm.
Not stunned?
I am now. I am not stunned. I am
Okay.
out.
Okay, so Fenith is going to just flap over to you. and take
Hi.
a double longsword hit. I'm class 25.
That hits.
10, 21 damage.
Okay, and she takes
Oh,
8 fire damage.
nice. She doesn't like that. Okay. She's going to swing again.
Okay.
I'm class 26.
Hits, and she takes another. What does that say?
12.
12.
Ooh.
12
Okay.
fire
And
damage.
she's resistant to fire, I believe, so it should be half. Oh no! Oh. Okay. She is immune to it, unfortunately.
Oh. It's still, my armor's going off each time she hits. It's like,
Yep.
Poof.
Boom, boom,
poof.
boom. But from that 26, I haven't done the damage yet. Oh, yes, I have.
Yep.
It does...
How much was that?
27. You got that done?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Elric.
Okay, Elric's going to use his bonus action to switch over to Chalice form,
Okay.
which gives him extra healing. He's going to cast Healing Spirit, level 3,
Okay.
which will give next to Gungo. He's going to pop up next to Gungo
Okay.
and add give Gungo 6 healing, and then Elric's going to take for himself with this Chalice 18 healing.
Okay.
And then his action. That is his action. Healing Spirit's an action. So,
Okay.
and his bonus action was switching over to Chalice form. So that's Elric done.
Okay. So that's Elric done. We'll finish off this round. Felwyn?
Felwyn is going to punch Finisa. I'm like, ouch, that hurt.
Yes.
And I'm gonna turn around and give her a punch in the head. 20.
Okay. Okay, so it would have hit, but she brings the sword around and parries it. Uses a reaction. She's got a reaction.
Okay, I'm
back
gonna
now.
punch again.
Yep. Oh,
29.
That was that jab there was a feint to draw the parry, and there's 29 hits.
And come round the other side.
Yeah.
And I do 13 under damage.
Okay. She's still standing.
Do I have anything? Oh shit! I should have done that first.
Anything else?
Could I have cast Hex on her first before I hit her?
Not before you roll to hit. Not after you roll to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, damn it, that's what I should have done first. But I'm gonna bonus Misty Step. And be like, howdy!
Okay. You can go, okay, and you bamf out. Noida?
Yep.
I guess it's only this one left within the line of sight, so...
Yes.
I'm gonna save my spell slots. I'll firebolt it.
Okay, go to hit.
Should be okay. 27 to hit.
It hits.
Yep. And she's immune to fire. I just forgot. And it would have been amazing.
Right.
28.
It would have been amazing. It would have been
It
amazing.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
so
like,
When they aren't immune.
this is like a Weller Balsam ad, and your firebolt goes into her hair, and she's like, shh. Jalera.
And as a bonus, sorry, as a bonus action, I will convert one of my second of a spell slots into sorcerer points, and I'm done.
Okay, so Jalera, you hear, Metalok. And you can hear this of something coming, something big coming. And darting out of the shadows, Alid and Morwen, who were covering the entrance, if you recall, they go in initiative just after Jalera, and they race down towards her, something along those lines. Just going to add Alid in. Where's Jalera? There. And I'll add turn for Morwen in there. And I'll let them decide what they do on their turn, but I'm just going to put them at a 7, a 6. And let's leave it there, and we'll pick up, because it sounds like there's another leg to this big battle as something comes up from the south.
All right.
You've still got Fenitha there on her last legs, but you also have got an escaped assassin who seems to have been rousing some allies from the south to come up.
Well, I still got 5 more uses of my healing spirit.
Okay. And someone on their turn can run through that, and when they do, it'll pulse and heal people.
Yeah.
Well, if we're
And
going
you
to
can put like
here, I'll just play it out.
It has to be. It can only be each round, so it'll do that healing each round.
Once per round.
So we're still in initiative.
Yeah, we'll just wait till next session.
Yeah. So I've got a little token there. You can see the healing spirit there on the board.
Let me.
And we can put like a little 5 marker on it, so we know how many charges are left.
I'll do that. We'll do red for
Great.
healing.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, and let's call it there, and we'll pick up next week. It seems like the Discord thing seems to be working okay, so we'll see how that pans out.
Right.
A lot easier.
Oh yeah, that was a lot.
Yes.
See, that was fun. I didn't have to look away from the screen at all. I can look and see you guys all
Yes.
at
Makes
the
it
same.
easier.
And the initiative does the same problem in the other thing too, so that's not really
no big deal.
We all have our character sheets on the roll 20, right? So if you roll initiative of that one on that sheet, it should pop on.
Just gotta click on your token there, you'll be right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oof.
We'll pick it up again in a fortnight, midway through a battle.
Great.
Oh yeah.
So
Awesome.
we'll pick it up. You're on a mission for the cult of Vecna to try and wipe out their worst enemy, the Drow.
Yeah, and rescue the Keeper of Secrets.
Rescue the Keeper.
And figure out what the hell happened to the whole history of the world.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And obey the Inquisitor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inquisitor.
Someone tried to go back into time and kill Hitler, and they messed everything up.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, thanks.
All
Thank you,
right.
Anthony.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.